All right, we should be live now. Let me know if you guys can hear me. No, this is not an I Am Nerd Local. This is Retro Games. So Retro Games is a new Discord server, and they're hosting this tournament with a $200 cash prize. It's free to play. So basically, we're pretty much in top 8 at this point. Like, we're very close to it. Yeah, so right now GK is undefeated in this tournament, actually, which is actually so crazy. And then we have like the Frog OTK deck is in losers finals. What else is there? Yeah, so these players are still battling it out. To right now, this match that we're watching is a top 8 qualifier match. So whoever wins this gets into top 8. Yeah. Yeah, this is a top 8 qualifier. And if you look at the description, you can also see that there's a link to the Discord server and everything. Now, I don't know what they're playing, so I'm going to assume that Matt is on right now. It just looks like it could be either Value or Marketing Control. There's also an X-Saber deck in Top Cut as well. So the top 8 is already very different from what you're used to seeing, where it's just like a bunch of birds. There's like GK, there's X-Sabers, there's Frog OTK. Okay, so Special Summon is playing frogs. Now the next step is what kind of frogs, right? Because frogs is now like 8 different decks. Okay, I'm just still getting a couple things set up. My friend played X-Sabers 2 times in a row with Amaryllis. Yeah, I actually feel like X-Sabers have somewhat of a decent matchup against Amaryllis because the tokens and the Amaryllis itself are both in defense mode. And Full Help Knight beats over them. Doesn't need to send them to the graveyard, just beats over them and actually special summons back in X-Saber. So that interaction by itself makes the matchup usually favorable for X-Sabers, but obviously the deck is still very underpowered in this format. Alright, so now we know it's Hero Frogs at the very least. This might be Lightsworn though. Threatening Roar gives me Lightsworn. So I'm going to say that this is Lightsworn versus Hero Frogs. And this matchup is very volatile. What's up behind the dual disc? I'm doing good. Oh, Cold Wave. Yeah, definitely Lightsworn. Actually, where's this going? Okay. Okay, he Cold Wave to summon Garoth. That's so interesting. I feel like this hard loses to a Monarch. Ah, there you are. What's up?
Hello.
Oh, wait, let me make you come out of the right place. Let's start there. All right, try it again.
Hello, hello.
All right, there we go. Everyone, I'm joined by Stango from the house. No good, buddy. So can you see my screen and everything?
Yes.
Yeah, so this is the Retro Games Inaugural Edison Tournament. There's a $200 cash prize to first place, and it's free to play. They do have a Discord server, so you can join the Discord server by clicking on the link in the description. But yeah, here we are. This is a top 8 qualifier match. So whoever wins this gets into top 8. Whoever loses is obviously 9th place.
Okay. So it looks like we got a little Lightsworn versus Hero Frogs action going on here.
Correct. Lightsworn versus Hero Frog. And he just Cold Waved and summoned Garoth and passed, which is like not the best thing, but okay, yeah, because I said before you got here, I was like, this heart loses to a Monarch, and now we're seeing that.
Yeah, I mean, getting that guy spun back is definitely not ideal.
Yeah, that guy's a vanilla monster.
It's actually very interesting because Ryza is like super impactful in Hero Frogs, even more so when you specifically already have Miracle Fusion kind of live, because you're spinning them back a turn and you're giving yourself more turns to find your Miracle Fusions.
Yeah. Yeah, right now he doesn't have... Like, he technically could play Miracle Fusion, but it would require his Dupe Frog on the field.
Yep.
My Lightsworn games were not the best, Adam. Well, I only played one set, and I think my opponent top decked like a Kai's or something and killed me. And I was like, okay, cool. But usually when it comes to online tournaments, like I just try to play something that I don't normally play or something fun.
Alrighty. So you just go set here. Oh my god. Okay, I was about to say, if the third one comes down, sweet Mary Jesus.
Right.
This is very aggressive, but, I mean... Once again, Miracle Fusion's already live, so...
Yeah, Miracle Fusion's super live now that they're both in the graveyard, so he doesn't have to, like,
Yeah.
finish from the field. GG.
Yeah, I would probably give a strong guess that my man may have had Miracle Fusion in the cut, but
Yeah.
you know, he could have gone for game if that was the case. So maybe not. Maybe not. GK's undefeated.
Yeah,
That's the
I
war with-
still... Adam, how did you lose the GK with frogs? Like, what went wrong, King? Like, where did it all go wrong, huh?
Where did it all go wrong?
You were supposed to be sitting pretty... You were supposed to be sitting pretty in winner side of grand finals. And somehow GK is now undefeated in winner side of grand finals. He said, "Oh, I'm bad." I don't think you're bad, Adam. You're clearly doing something right. But like, I was a bitch on some of Kai's early. Yo, Stango, you said that.
I literally, like, you know, Adam, I'm not gonna kick a dog while it's down. All right. But to have complete, you know, to have complete like transparency. When we were watching the replay, I was just like, I don't know what's going on with this guy, but this isn't an emergency. That Caius was not meant to come down there. There was no emergency to be had. But that's it. That's all I gotta say. No more.
But we're here now.
We're here.
Oh man. All right. So double recharge is always a good opening. He already has 5 different names in the grave. This is one of the few games where Soul Release is a good card, because you guys know I fucking hate Soul Release. Like, I cannot stand that card. And this is one of the few games where it's like, all right, I could see Soul Release, you know, doing something here. Yeah, Adam, I definitely think that you're going to collect $200 unless things go disastrously wrong for you. Oh shit! Yo, I really called it though.
I mean, honestly, Soul Release is. I feel like it's hard to get value out of Soul Release in most matchups, but Lightsworn, it's like, I feel like over half of the time you definitely can Soul Release for something nice. Like Soul Release isn't completely dead against Lightsworns almost never ever, I feel like.
Well, here's the problem. This is why I hate the card, because when you are getting your shit pushed in by Wolves and Lumina Garoth and Lilas and Celestias and all that,
it's already too late.
Yeah, like Soul Release is so bad against established boards. I think that the most ideal Soul Release is the one that we just saw, where your opponent is not pressuring you at all, and you're able to play Soul Release with no pressure. But if there's a JD already on the field and you draw Soul Release, you're fucking tight.
It's true. It's true.
Melissa said, go GKs. Yeah, GK is in Grand Finals, so it'll be a while before we actually get to see the GK player defend Grand Finals, because he only has to win one more set to win the entire tournament, and this will be the first time that GKs has won a tournament in Edison ever, I think. Also, this tournament is 100 players, just to let you guys all know. So there were 100 people in this tournament. It is free to play. All you have to do is join the Discord server. But yeah, $200 to first place.
Oh, there's a wolf down.
Do you guys like the thumbnail with the GK on there? I worked on that myself.
He worked on it very fast too. I'll just say, as a viewer of the situation, he worked on that shit so quick.
Yeah, I streamed it to my group while I made the thumbnail.
Yeah, I was actually going to comment. I was just like, you've gotten really good at making your thumbnails because you like, I saw you like sliding bars and like different like little modifications, and you started doing that shit so fast. I was like, oh, so you really out here now?
Yeah. Remember when I didn't know what I was doing at all? You remember the olden days?
I feel like I used to watch you just like kind of flounder around. You're just like, how does this look?
Yeah.
You kind of just did that shit automatic. Like you're like talking on the phone and like scheduling your manager's like itinerary as a secretary, and you're just like doing 5 things at once while just holding a conversation.
Literally that though.
Yeah. Ooh. Well, I know how I feel about Lightsworns. Oh, cost.
First of all, double ocean?
Double ocean.
Double up. Okay, so Mask Restrict being chained is problematic for obvious reasons.
It is.
They are both being really harsh to each other. Soul Release and Mask Restrict. No one's getting to just like play, you know? Did he attack?
It's interesting.
Okay,
it's interesting though. If there's a little bit of weakness here, this Master Restrict is getting out of here.
If there is any weakness whatsoever.
Yeah, so I mean, the interesting thing is the last turn it was just summon Wolf and attack, which I guess like if you read Mirror Force, like that's fine. Oh, Smash Ass.
Okay, that actually does good work, because if this got to stay on the field and this gets popped, then the game I just feel like is over.
Okay, so there is weakness, but you know, is minor. Okay.
Yeah, so now he at least gets the Stratos and like get rid of the mask and all that.
Yeah, it's funny because it still feels like a very weak position. Even though you stop the sky from falling, there's still 2 more substones to get through. It's like, who's to say that he didn't draw it right now, or God forbid a Miracle Fusion.
Okay, he's opting not to pop the mask at all, but instead to establish Treeborn Frog in the graveyard. Don't know how I feel about that one, but here we are. Crack into Honest. Honest walls out the entire field. Oh, my bad. I just hit my desk.
Oh no.
Yeah, I don't know. Choices are being made. For sure.
So here's the thing.
What the hell?
We may not know, but I feel like I know.
Yeah, I think I know. I think I know what's happening as well. Yeah, you know what I know.
Yeah, I don't. Okay.
Not okay.
I mean, what can I say? I can't say anything else.
Yeah. I mean, okay works, you know?
All right. I mean, we got back row, but you know, I'm afraid now. Now, in a place where it was Hakuna Matata. Now I'm afraid.
Oh my goodness. Oh, is my keyboard not copying links? What is going on? Why is nobody ready? Oh, no, not my calc. Oh, there we go.
What graveyard hate card do you prefer to soul release into an established JD? Karma Cut when they specifically have another JD in the grave.
Thank you so much, Dango. You literally answered that question perfectly. Like literally, I think you've been trained up so well, Stango, because that is the perfect answer. It is the best graveyard hate card because it deals with cards on the field and in the graveyard at the same time. All the JDs can fuck off. Karma Cut.
Yep.
And you're playing frogs, so like it actually synergizes with frogs.
It also isn't bad even if they don't have a JD, because now they can reincarnate the JD out of the grave. Yeah,
like I didn't even see the question, but you answered it literally perfect. And I also love that we're talking about frogs here, which like Karma Cut. I mean, I literally won a YCS with Karma Cut, so Karma Cut. I used it on Amaryllis. The guy went bring back Amaryllis. I went short. Then he went activate another Amaryllis on the same end phase, and I went Karma Cut the one on the field, and it banished the one that was on the field and the one that he was activating. So I ended up banishing essentially 4 of his plants got banished because he had to pay cost twice, and none of them came to the field. I think this is game 2, it looks like. Yeah, because Hero Frog's won game 1.
We're sitting in standby phase.
Yeah.
And it's so unfortunate because this Master Restrict is still here. So the field that we're facing down would love to Kai us right now, but we cannot Kai us. And now, I don't know. I'm just afraid. Like I said, there was a Kuna Matata before, but now I have worries. It was no worries, but now it's worries.
Yeah, it's definitely... This is such an interesting game state. The Stratos got bounced to hand, I'm assuming? I don't see it in the grave, so it must be...
Yeah. It got bounced by swap, yep.
What was I going to say? Tim says, so you went 2 for 2. I'm not really sure what you're talking about, but if you're talking about Karma Cut, I mean, I won the game because of Karma Cut. Like, his deck... Like, Amaryllis didn't do anything because all the Amaryllis got banished. His deck just fell apart. I collected my win, signed a slip, and continued to the next round.
All right. Ooh. He
That's
set
an
a
interesting.
PDS.
Yeah, he did set a PDS.
I don't know why you would set that when the honest already kind of walked.
It's doing more than enough work. Yeah. Yeah, that's an interesting one. Also, yeah, I don't. Well, hold on. Let's check. I smell something amiss here, Stango.
I see what you're smelling, but
I think I'm smelling Stango. I'm smelling.
Oh, okay. Now I'm smelling something.
I'm smelling bath salts.
So, listen. I was like, I don't think you know what the Rock is cooking, but now I think you do.
All I'm saying is I'm smelling bath salts.
And we still searched. All right, what is going on?
Oh, what game is what's going on?
Your life.
I'm not sure why we're searching at this point, but you know what? Here we are, guys.
It's still true. We shouldn't have searched, but we're living. We're living and they're not. Finish them. Mortal Kombat, finish them!
Not Mortal Kombat. I feel so bad right now. If this is Mirror Force, this is a
no.
This is football. This is football. It's football. He's through. It's football. They're playing football. No.
You're the chosen
Oh my God. He threw so bad. All he had to do was go Stratos, pop the back row. He has an Ocean on the field. Brain control for game. No, Stango.
Listen, this is top 8 qualifiers. We got a little. It's a stressful time for people.
It is a stressful time, but that was crazy. That was so crazy. Mirror Force for everything.
You're still dealing with a Mask of Restrict. You're still under it.
He is still under it. Yo, he had the opportunity to pop the mask. He had the opportunity to pop the Mirror Force. He chose to do none of those things. Okay, well, he does have Miracle plus Alias. I think the game is still over. I think he still wins. What's up, Alistair? I think he still wins. That was crazy. That was literally crazy.
Yeah, I'm gonna be honest. Every Mirror Force that Kenny took was not as bad as that Mirror Force.
No, that was like, I mean, that was literally football. That was a throw of all time. So is he okay? He lived by 100, but like realistically,
right. What can happen? What can happen here? Let's just
summon JD, attack Alias, mill 4, mill Gardner. That's all I got for now. Like you just have to hold that.
All right. Can I say summon JD, wipe,
okay.
Summon JD
summon
again.
JD, wipe. Okay, that's a choice.
Summon JD again, swing.
Oh, is that what we're doing?
Gardner. That's what I would really need. If I really wanted to win, that's what I would say.
Hydro said, "Thank God he searched alias." I'm done. Not thank God he searched alias. This is too much. There's also Summon Dark Armed, Pop Alias, Pop Zero. There's the JD. I spoke of this. I prophesized it. All right, JD beat 4,000, 1,100. Now Mill Gardner, and then my full prophecy will be true. All right, I think this is the Gardner. All right, chat. I think this is the Gardner. There is an imposter among us. He didn't mill the Gardner. I feel like he has it. Who's up a game too? Isn't Special Summon already up a game? Well, I never said anything about blowing up. I said summon JD, attack over alias, and that's exactly what he ended up doing. So I have been correct so far. The only thing I'm surprised about is that he didn't mill Gardner. In. You know, I'm going to say this too. I don't see the second JD unless it got milled and banished. Nope. The second JD is still lurking somewhere. Who is your money on to win this tournament? Oh, GK is winning the tournament. No question. Clearly, GK was good enough to beat Forgs already. So, like, he's just winning. GK's taking it home. It was supposed to be Adam, but Adam threw. So now I'm putting my money on GK. I mean, how could I not put my money on GK Alistair? Like, how could I not? GK is undefeated. There's the second JD. Yo, I can't. Yo, Special Summon loses this game. Like, no Fakasha for you. When you win your $200, I'm definitely expecting Fakasha in Orlando next weekend. Or what is it? 2 weekends from now. I need some frog bread. I need some bread. Another Miracle Fusion. Holy shit. Is that the third one? Oh, no, that's the second one. He has 23 cards left and saw 2 Miracle Fusions. You gotta love it. Yeah, there's no more honest. That's actually just game. He was supposed to summon a wolf in defense mode to continue the game, I guess. But, like, honestly, I feel like at this point it was inevitable.
Yeah, I mean, you were gonna go mill 4 and deck yourself out anyway. You didn't. He wasn't even in lethal for JD. You don't have any monsters to summon, as we can see from the last 4 cards in his deck. Yeah. So yeah, I mean, it was over.
All right.
But yeah, that was
Cameron said, I literally just joined the game and could tell you that was Mirror Force. Come on.
Well, listen, of course he could tell us it's Mirror Force. He's a DB admin. He's got X-ray vision on them cards.
That's true. He is a DB admin. He can just see through the cards.
Listen, Cameron Saunders out here looking like Clark Kent. He can see through those cards.
I need who lost theirs? El Loco. So once El Loco reports, then we are officially in. Oh, he reported. So now we're officially in top 8. We are officially in top 8. So who are we gonna see play first? Because we can look. There's a lot to look for. Let me go into Discord server real quick and see who's playing.
just can't believe it was like you had all the choices in the world to stop kissing the glass and their ass, and he puckered up. He puckered up to that glass.
Mirror Force has been out here just winning full sets. Although, you know, he ended up losing that set, but he had a chance. He had a really, really good chance. But Hero Frogs is just extremely... Oh, here's my teammate. What's he on? Six Dragon Turbo? Is this...
I do see some Dragon Turbo going on here.
Okay, so I am just waiting to see... Let me get out of here. I don't know who's playing next is the thing. Or if they are actually playing. But Special Summon does have another match. Like right... Oh, here we go. And my DB's being stupid. So here's a top 8 match. This is top 8. This is officially top 8.
Top 8. Oh my goodness. Honestly, what an exciting highlight for our very first set on stream.
Yeah, that was good. That was like a really good first set.
Yep. Perfect. It was a perfect first set. And now we got some more action going on. So we know we're dealing with Hero Frogs. A little bit of a unconventional build. We got some double ocean action going on.
Yeah, I don't know what
we even have a Soul Release, which is generally not a traditional frog side deck card. Versus I don't know what this guy's on. I don't think we've seen any games of him even when we were watching outside of the stream. So
yeah, I don't know what Blue Bandit's on, but we at least know Hero Frogs on one side.
Oh, Blue Bandit. Isn't that a familiar name? That seems familiar to me.
Does it really? I've never seen this name before in my life.
All right, well, I mean, fuck me. Sorry, Blue Bandit, you never been heard of.
I'm praying it's not the GB43. Oh no, he's playing 43 cards. Ooh, I mean, I think Hero Frogs does beat GB, like genuinely, but I think the problem is when you know that you're versus GB, you want to not do this play right here.
He ain't not known.
Now, he could have Fader. You know, the smart people play Fader. Fader's the only one that can save you right now.
Ready Ari.
Yeah.
The only thing that can help you is if it's only one Ready Ari and he's got it in his hand. But Sean McCabe has left a permanent mark. He's left a permanent mark on GBs. They always run it too now.
Yeah, they do. Also, if he had Ready Ari, I think he would just attack with it and tag out. Because you also don't want to risk them dropping Gores on a fucking 1800 and you can't deal with it.
Right.
All right. Let's see how the Hero Frog responds, because there are some good clapbacks to this. There's Special Summon Swap Frog by discarding a hero, Miracle Fusion, which is like, there's no real out to that. There's no favorable trade into that, I mean.
Yeah. It's going to be bad news bears either way.
But when you know you're against GBs, and this is a double elimination tournament, so you can like see the bracket. When you know you're against GBs, usually you want to try to play a more defensive turn one, and by that I just mean like summon Stratos or Alias, or even like summon Ocean. A lot of times can be enough.
Draw pass is even fine if you have no defense.
Yeah,
because like GBs don't really pressure anything with a completely open field.
Okay, so he had Cherry and Compulse, which is actually really, really strong to have those exact 2 cards, because that meant if he Miracle Fusion, he could have compulsed and charioted the 0. Now, if he just does anything this turn, if he literally does anything this turn right here, it's pretty chalked. All right, this is not what I meant when I said anything. This is...
excuse me, you actually said anything, and this does constitute as a single action.
This is not anything.
Listen, I'm telling you right now, special summon.
This is what I call nothing, actually. Like, this is what I consider to be nothing.
Special summon is about to feel the ferocity of the double ready Ari. Here it comes.
Yeah, so I guess he does have to bank on... Yeah, I mean, he just has enough ready Ari in his deck, is what we're about to see.
Show McCabe! Show him!
I don't like playing Heavy Storm if I'm not doing something.
Yeah.
And that's why I'm like high key just surprised that he didn't do a single thing.
Cause now you're playing it like
Oh
God. Just let him know that he's done. You know what this is? This is the world trying to set right about that Mirror Force play.
This is the world trying to...
The game of Yugioh is trying to tell him, you were supposed to lose there.
Yeah.
You got away scot-free, so now I'm coming to get you.
Oh, God.
This is what we call comeuppance. You're getting your comeuppance now.
I want to know what his hand is. That's a lot of cards. It's 7 cards to his opponent's 4. It's going to be 6-4. So he's up 2 cards, but like Treeborn's going for the rest of the game. I assume that there might be some Dead Miracle Fusions in hand.
Oh, we're getting some typing. We're going to find out today.
The problem with GBs is that it's so fragile that he could easily just still lose right now.
Ride 2?
Rageki Break, maybe?
Okay.
I don't know what Ride 2 actually
Caius,
okay.
Caius, Ocean, Junk Synchron, and E-Call? Is that what that is?
Yeah, so there's the E-Call. Oh, maybe 2 Rises?
Oh, yes, because we did see 2 Rises. Damn, he is bricked up. He really needed his Treeborn not to get fucking smoked.
Yeah, I'm assuming he just drew E-Call. I'm a little confused actually on what's going on here. Like I'm genuinely confused on what is going on. The sequencing is interesting. I just have to assume that he drew E-Call though.
Yeah. I think that's the safe assumption. He drew E-Call. That makes sense.
Okay, Stratos walked. Swap Frog is in a hand too. We didn't see him write down Swap Frog, so that's what he returned. Right?
Okay.
Swap Frog is not written in the hand.
Right. And that makes sense because there's no Treeborn. Well, yeah, I mean, that was the only... It's interesting because there's no Treeborn access, so Swap Frog doesn't actually mean anything. I feel like you would return the Caius. Because if
I think he returned the Swap Frog because of the Junk Synchron.
Right.
That's all I have for you though. Like I really don't.
Okay, we're crashing.
Call.
We're going. Oh, again. Is there a Ready Ari deck? There is, isn't there?
Yeah.
I'm trying to remember. No, because there's a Ready Ari in his hand, and that Ready Ari that was in the grave got smacked by Stratos. So there's no banishing happening here, but we got a big guy.
So he didn't go for Request at all. He doesn't care about either of these. And that's, I guess, is because he knows his opponent has Alias. So this is still pretty weak. Like a Miracle Fusion off the top, you just lose the game. This is what I mean. Like GBs, look at...
We're in an interesting situation here. That's all I can say.
Another e-call. Interesting. So he just drew e-call, which means his hand should be like still very bad. The sending the Swap Frog back is really important too, because if he had the Swap Frog, he could special summon Swap Frog by discarding Ocean and then tribute for a Monarch. And that would 100% just be game by itself. But literally like a Miracle, like one of 3 Miracle Fusions, and you actually lose the entire game to just Miracle Fusion by itself. Like every time I play GBs, when I'm playing Hero Frogs, I don't feel like it's a losing matchup at all, because all you need as the Hero Frog player is for you to get through one time and to do things like hold your Heavy Storm. I don't know what, like the problem is that he played his Heavy Storm to not do anything. If he held that Heavy Storm, he could absolutely have won this game. Yeah, the Hero Frog player is playing multiple E-Calls. He's playing multiple Oceans. This is definitely a build of all time, if you will.
A very untraditional list.
Yeah, this game is over, but I think that it's because... Oh, my bad. This game is over, but it's because the plays being made were not very good. Like, just in general... frogs are kind of tricky to play correctly. And Herculinos. Herc.
Herculinos.
Losing the game with 6 cards in your hand and then 7 when you draw is just a crazy thing. Like, that is just crazy. All's quiet on the Western Front. Too late to have Miracle Fusion now. Did he get Chariot back? Yeah, he got the Chariot back. And he drew the Swap Frog, but it's a little late. Yeah, so now the only thing that could save him is Volcanic Queen. Flip the Chariot, next game. Okay. Yeah. I mean, I think that he just needed to not be in that situation, and it was very easy to avoid that exact situation. But here we are. Yeah, you can't heavy against GBs and not make any you can't heavy and not put a big monster on the board. Like, that's just not how you play this matchup. If you Heavy Storm, you have to put something worthwhile, otherwise it's a waste. And then they just reset their traps. Now they know Heavy's gone, and it becomes really hard to break through from that point. Even if you're just like Heavy Storm your 2 back rows, summon Alias, like that's good enough. Because then if you go heavy, summon like an Alias, if they do anything to it, like they have to use multiple cards. They can't just beat the Alias. They can't just beat it. They have to use 2 cards to give it an Alias, no matter what. And then you have the ability to crack back with a Monarch.
All right, I'm back.
We're just in side deck mode right now.
Side deck USA.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
I always talk about like Volcanic Queen. I know it's kind of a meme, but
Volcanic Queen for who?
Heraclinos.
I mean, no, it really ain't terrible. Like it's interesting because it's like Heraclinos is he's a very strong guy when he goes off 100%.
With Chariot, because without Chariot, Heraclinos is ass.
Yeah, without Chariot.
Like he literally just special summoned Swap Frog and tributed for Ryza, and that would have just made the Heraclinos a worthless investment.
All right, turn 1 Stratos. Possibly your strongest opening against GB's turn 1.
Yeah, this is the like opening against his deck.
Yep.
Snowstorm said this is an FTK. Jesus.
We're sitting here in the commentary booth as moderates, and ProStorm's like, it's fucking over.
Game 3, admit defeat, go next. And literally all he did was go summon Stratos, search Ocean, pass.
Yeah.
But like if that back row is anything real, now you have to get past a Stratos, which is already like kind of hard, but then a Raigeki break or a D prison or anything like that is also just too much.
Yeah. True that. 100%.
Yoshi said, I think I made it to top 8. Well, if you made it to top 8, you would 100% know by now. There's no question. Top 8 is already finalized, so if you're in or you're not. Either you're in or you're out. Summon quests. Okay, that means he's going to use 2 cards on the Stratos. Is it a Test Tiger? Is it a Smashing Ground? Oh, he's just going to hope that things don't go wrong.
We're just hoping.
Yeah. Okay, so he didn't get in phase Raigeki breaked, in phase Wing Blast or anything like that. So the traps are live now. I would gag if Special Summon flip Heavy Storm. I would be like, all right. Okay, all right, no Heavy Storm.
Cross phase MST. Okay. Bottomless.
Oh, he did have Raigeki break. I would have did that shit on the end phase. What the fuck? If this is Wabaku, you're kind of tight.
Yeah, because not only is it like, sure, you could have Caius and you could Caius the monster, but you're not getting damage. Like,
Yeah,
you don't want the game to go on forever.
4,200 is crazy damage too. Like if that was, you know, if that was Wabaku, you'd just be pretty tight. All right,
Like,
the game's over. Unless special summon like Tom Brady's right now
Hold
and
on.
throws
Hold
Colossal.
on.
What?
Hold on now. Okay. There's a new side deck card in the wild that people are playing around with. Relax. All right. Something might change.
Unless he throws Colossal.
You weren't having it? I couldn't. No.
No. Unless
I couldn't.
Unless he throws Colossal.
I couldn't. I couldn't hold your interest with that.
No. not even for a second. Like it didn't last for a second.
Oh, I couldn't hold his interest with that. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Okay,
Blue
wait.
Bandit,
All
I
right,
couldn't
wait. Miracle Fusion, please.
Oh, do it. Oh, do it, please.
Oh, he
Okay.
let us down. But wait, this is kind of bad though, cause like you're supposed to end on dupe block here. Like you go Substitute, Swap Frog, Stratos beat over, attack 4,000, attack 400, main phase 2, full dupe block, and then it's just like ODGG. Like not only do I have a Stratos that was already an FTK, but now I have ability that says you can no longer attack me. And you're playing a deck of vanilla monsters that require attacks to become real monsters. Well, you definitely can't double extra normal summon. Wait. He bounced the Stratos. What's happening, y'all? What's wait, chat. Wait. Remember when I said that the only way he could lose is if he Tom Brady's it? Hydro Pump said overcooked. No, bro. No! What? What is this?
He passed with little guys?
Yo, I'm being trolled. Yo, it's like he's listening to the stream and he's doing the exact opposite of what I'm saying. He's doing, yo, I'm being trolled. I'm being trolled. Ashton? Where's Ashton? I'm being fucking punked right
Ashton,
now.
Come out, Ashton.
Yo, I'm being punked. I swear I'm being punked. He's fucking
Ashton,
with me.
come out right now.
He's literally listening to the stream and he's saying, oh, that's what you want me to do? I'm going to do the exact opposite. This
Ashton,
is crazy.
Ashton, come out right now.
Yo, I didn't know that Ashton Kutcher still does punked.
Reveal yourself, Ashton.
Somebody called it the swap lock. I'm done. I'm fucking done, bro.
Not the swap lock. No.
Maybe did he forget that these aren't dupes? Like, what's going on?
The swap lock? No, don't say that.
Yo,
I don't want to hear that.
Oh my god! Please tell me the GB player has a retaliatory attack because, like, yo, the GB player is not doing anything. I feel like he's weak.
Don't say the swap lock. That's fucking evil.
It is. I mean, what do you want? What do you? I've never ended in my life, in my entire life. I've never ended on double swap. I've been playing frogs for 2 years. I have never ever ended on double.
Wait. I'll tell you one person I ended on with double swap. Hydro Pump.
Oh, I remember that.
Swap frog beat.
Well, that was for different reasons though. That was because
I know.
You were playing against Dragon Turbo, and you needed to put him on a clock, and 2,000 damage was a clock.
Oh, I can't believe it. I can't believe you've done this.
I don't side out dupe frogs against GBs, full disclosure. I don't know if this is like a hot take. I don't know if people really don't know how to play frogs at all, but I do not side out dupe frogs against this deck. I think that dupe frog is actually one of the most obnoxious things for them to deal with. And even when they do deal with it, it's like, okay, I'm still like searching a card. It's not like they can deal with it in a way that I don't get my card. All right, this should be GG, but I know I said this already, and it wasn't.
Yeah, I need you to shut up. How about
also,
that?
Oh my god.
I need you. I mean, how could this be anything but GG? I'm looking at the math. I'm crunching the numbers.
You're crunching it?
Yeah, and I'm looking at it. It says GG. That's what's coming up on my calculator. It's not a number. It's not a number or anything.
Not you crunching the numbers and it's coming back GG. Oh god. Also, I would never have bounced that Caius. There is no fucking way. Yo, there's no way I'm belting that Caius. That was crazy. That's crazy. Honestly, special summon balls of steel.
Yeah, we're sitting here saying GBs are fucking weak as shit, but special summons living that life. He said, "Y'all just say it, I live it. GBs are weak, and I'm living my life."
He really is. He really is living it though. Like, we do talk a big game, but special summon said, "I really do this." Like, he said, "I really do this." Test Tiger? Uh-oh. Shit's about to go south, y'all. Shit is about to go south. I'm actually a little surprised he didn't send Laquari here, but we'll see what he cooks.
All right. We're here. Now, here would be the craziest thing. Second Test Tiger.
Actually, this is really bad now for special summon. Like, yeah, definitely don't pop there. Also, don't risk Battle Fader or Pro Store. Like, that's the other thing. People gotta respect Battle Fader more. All right.
And all of a sudden, the sky is falling.
Yeah, because now there's a chariot and no more Treeborn frogs. So he needs to have
Hero plus
heavy
Miracle.
storm now. Yeah, well, Miracle Fusion was always the answer to all of this. He can't draw Miracle Fusions, I'm noticing, though. Oh, okay, Dushu doesn't...
It doesn't always end the game here.
Shut up, Hydro said, too bad none of this could have been avoided. None of this could have been avoided is unhinged. You know what? Special Summon is just like, I don't give a fuck. I don't think GBs are real, and I'm gonna give them every opportunity to tag out.
Damn, not him saying GG in response.
Yeah, that's messed up.
Now, I'll tell you right now, if you're a GB player and you say that to me, you're getting punched.
Yo, it's kind of funny, though, because Blue Bandit legit loses to an alias. Block, thank you for the sub. Like, a straight alias literally is just like, oh dear.
Oh, God.
All right. Yeah, I'm not sure why Ocean was searched if it wasn't, like, used.
Oh no, that hero. Oh wait, all the ready R's. Okay. Whew.
Oh yeah, the ready R's are represented in the grave. The interesting part about this, though, is that I'm realizing the GB player is a brain control away from losing now. Yeah, Stratos is in hand.
That's the thing you're seeing. He's brain control away.
Yeah, Stratos is in hand, Zach, and he could have just like summoned it and no affect it, but he didn't. So, yeah, yep.
I'm just a brain control away.
Yeah, brain control is game.
I'll be there to save the day.
Yep, there's the chariot.
Yeah. The known chariot.
The known chariot. Yeah, yep. There you go. Oh, he drew Miracle Fusion.
If this was always our play, then
Why are we summoning Junk Synchron?
yeah, why did we just no life our junk synchron?
I don't know, but this is giving Taunt to get body vibes now. Yep, they both go. Alright, Stratos is still in hand, by the way. So, like, disasters are abound. Alright, there's a Sam Knight.
Get a GB? Oh no. Okay.
Bro, what is happening? This is Mega Man 8 music. What? What? Where's the Stratos? Did he send it back? He must have sent it back. He trapped Dushu. He had to. He had to. He sent it back, guys. He sent it back.
They're gonna write stories about this game.
Yo, they're gonna write stories about this game. It's crazy.
They're gonna write stories about this game.
I don't know what's. I can't tell what's happening. What? Ooh, smash ass.
Get your ass all smashed up.
I love how the GB player is a brain control, a soul exchange, a miracle fusion away from losing still. Yep. E-call. Get the Stratos back. I'm assuming. Yep. There's a Stratos. So he definitely did trap that shooter. So there's our answer. Yep. I don't even think I would chariot that. I'm not even kidding. I don't even think I'm charioting that.
I'm just kind of speechless.
Yeah. I just want it to be over at this point. Preferably not a game 3. I mean, this is just getting charioted.
I just got no words.
All right, guys, we're moving on. Damn, he really didn't have another monster? He's just doing tricks on it at this point. All right, brain control is no longer an out. Brain control is no longer an out. I subscribe just to say this. What the fuck is this match?
Ooh.
No, bro. No. Oh my god, face palm. Face palm. How are they both this week? How are they both this week?
Did he just go lightning vortex to pass?
Yes.
That's not illegal.
I'm being okay. This isn't real. Chat. This is not real. This isn't real. Another miracle.
I'm just like, I'm hurt.
That's what this is right now. Just absolutely fucking scrambling.
I'm just hurt. Like I'm hurting.
I feel like I'm not gonna say it. I don't want to jinx it. I don't want to jinx it. I don't want to jinx it. I'm just hoping. I am hoping that this game is another one. Hold on, where's my
another one?
Oh, he did have the Vanity Speed. All right, bro. You can't pass again now. Oh shit, he drew the mirror. Wait, why are we playing Lightning Vortex if we had Miracle Fusion anyway? Why are we doing that? No. Why are we doing that? Why are we Stango, what
Don't ask me. I don't want to be involved.
Do you know that this guy is Lightning Vortex?
Listen, I'm just a bystander. I don't want to get involved.
This guy is Lightning Vortex's older brother Rageki built in.
Like if we weren't on stream, I'd be way more unhinged right now.
If we weren't on stream, we'd be canceled. Let's be clear.
I'm sending you a message of what
let's
I'm
be
sending
clear.
a message right now of what popped into my head that I wanted to say.
let's be clear. All right. Let's be clear. Let's be clear. We got our first ever swap block.
There you go. I sent you a message with exactly what I was gonna say, but I refrained myself because I can't say that.
Oh no. Yeah, that is definitely. Ooh.
I can't say that.
Ooh. Ooh.
But it's exactly the truth is the thing.
All right. I need to like cleanse my palate. So hopefully the next match is way better.
Is it over? Did it end?
That one is over. So now
Okay.
we got Snorlax versus Black Sanji. I don't know. Here's the problem. I don't know these people's names. Like I don't know these people's names. So I think we just watched Special Summon versus Black Sanji. Now it's Black Sanji versus Snorlax. Okay, we got Big James though, who's also playing GBs. What is going on?
Oh God.
Oh wait, I'm in advanced. I don't think they're playing yet. I'm guessing because like he literally just finished his last match, so maybe there's a little bit of a lull in between. Let me just see on Discord.
Whew. Wow. Wowie.
That was fucking wild.
Yeah.
Oh man. All right. In the meantime, I need to put something on.
All right, y'all. We made it through it. We got through it. We got through
I'm
it.
just gonna go to the top.
We survived.
What is this? Oh no. That was awful. What is this? Oh no. Why are you laughing?
I'm just curious. Is like Yu-Gi-Oh unwatchable now? Like what happened? Like we can't. There's not a game to watch anymore. All right, y'all. That was the Retro Games Free Roll Edison tournaments. There are no longer any viable games to watch. We're gonna be heading out. Cut to the outro. Producer,
Take
outro.
it away.
Go ahead. Take it away.
Oh god. Where are Snorlax and Black Sanji at?
Oh god.
Okay, he said he's in the waiting room. I can get out of here. Yep. Oh, I guess they're starting. I just saw the match disappear. Yep, here we go. Okay. This is losers something. This is losers something. Hold on, I'm gonna tell y'all what it is. This is losers semifinals. This is losers semifinals. Oh boy. All right. Snorlax. All I gotta say is this, everything rides on you now. Everything rides on you. Is it double GB? We know that Blue Bandit is on GB. I don't know what Snorlax is on. Oh, it's X-Saber. I did tell y'all that GK is undefeated. Froggo TK is in losers finals, and then you have GB and X-Saber. So the top four of this tournament is GB, X-Saber, Froggo TK, and GK. GK, X-Saber, Froggo TK, and GB. Sorry, GB. 4 different decks. No birds. Why is X-Saber suddenly doing well now? I really don't understand like what changed. All right, that's a start. I could never play GBs. Brain control, mind control. Oh my god. There's a word that I would use right here that's not allowed to be used on stream. But it's a hard R right now. It's a hard R right now because
Oh, this is so bad.
This is I don't think that's enough. I just don't think
It's really not though.
I just don't think that's enough.
Because we about to wipe it down. We really about to wipe it down though.
I just don't think this is enough.
Your shit's about to get wiped.
I'm also just realizing that GB is playing Gores. Like that just occurred to me.
I'm telling you, you're like a little baby. Your shit's getting wiped.
You know,
You're like a 2-week-old infant. Your shit's getting wiped.
yo, it's funny to me. People complain about someone having Gores after they heavy them for like 2 or whatever, and every single time, like it happens often, and I'm like, yeah, that's just a part of the format. Like you can't be mad when your opponent drops Gores on you after you heavy their 2 back row. Like people set multiple back row with Gores in hand all the time. That's just like a thing that people do in this format. I've learned it the hard way. Wait, what?
What?
What the fuck is going?
Oh, honey, no. Honey,
I'm being trolled.
honey, please reconsider.
No, not 2 matches in a row.
Honey.
No, bro. Who are these paid actors? Who are these people? Who are these people? Chat. It's not about Black Rose Dragon. Why did he attack the token?
Yo, is there a local gas leak tonight? Oh, it hurts. I can't laugh.
Oh my god. Why did he not kill a token?
Oh, it hurts. I can't.
No, not at getting Book of Moon. That doesn't do anything. Oh my god. All of a sudden, he's down cards. He heavied and brain controlled, and he's down cards. This is crazy. This is crazy.
Now, I know when you say my brother Bilo, I didn't know that. I didn't know you had multiple brothers named Bilo.
I apparently have twins.
Oh, it hurts. It hurts.
This is the fucking Spider-Man meme happening in front of our faces.
Oh.
Why am I watching a Yu-Gi-Oh stream but seeing football? Oh god, this is actually wild. This is Adam, if you're still here, if you do not win this tournament, don't even come to Orlando. Don't even show your face on US soil if you don't win this tournament. If you're not getting a PayPal for $200 by the end of the night, do not show your face on US soil. Oh no, was there nothing better? Could we not have made Hyunlei? Oh, I guess we needed to make this to beat the Gores, never mind.
Bruh.
I'm asleep.
Swallowed up. Have you ever been swallowed up? Have you gone through a time of swallowing where everything was overwhelming and you...
Yeah, bro. What the fuck is going on, man? What's happening? What's going on, man? What's going on? What are y'all doing? I need y'all to lock in. What's going on, man? Someone tell me someone tell me what's going on. I want to know what's going on. Someone tell me what's happening right now. Someone tell me. What's going on? Who are y'all?
This is actually...
What are y'all doing in my house? I don't know anything.
Actually crazy. This is actually the craziest tournament I've ever experienced in my life.
What's
This
going
is
on, man?
Crazy.
I want to know what's going on right now.
That is Stengo. Like, what is happening?
What is going on? Someone tell me right now. You won't get in trouble. No one's in trouble. Just tell me what happened. Tell me what.
Everyone's a paid actor. We're being trolled, Stengo. Like, we're 100% being trolled. This might be the greatest tournament of all time. Because how are you not entertained? This is the definition of never let them know your next move. There's a Gorse, there's a Bestiari.
I just don't get it.
Baby, I just don't get it. Do you enjoy being hurt? I'll end the stream right now if that's torrential. I swear to God. Okay. I was about to say, I will literally end this fucking stream right now.
I just don't.
Baby, I just don't get it. Do you enjoy being hurt? So I want to make this clear. If he had beat over the token earlier with Laquari when he brain controlled it, he could have soloed the Gyzaris and not die to Gore's attack, and then his opponent would just have a Gore's by itself and nothing else. Just so we're clear of the ripple effect that it has when you do, bad plays. Oh boy.
I just want to know what's going on. Like, can I just get
Now Blue Bandage is doing tricks on it.
Can I just get some clarity? Like, can I know what's going on? Or like, do I have to?
You're not allowed to know what's going on because no one knows what's going on.
Do I have to be left out in the cold?
It's provocative.
Like, do I never get to know what's going on? It stays this way forever?
Summon cat. Cat good. Poor fucking cat. That fucking cat just fell into electrical wire. That fucking cat.
How did that cat climb up that utility pole and get all shocked up?
I don't know. Oh my God. I am so fucking just blown away.
This is the craziest game of Yugioh.
Football?
Of Yu-Gi-Oh! I've ever seen.
Football. Call it what it is.
Yu-Gi-Oh! This is, ladies and gentlemen, what we call missing the plot. We've missed the plot.
Oh my God. Oh boy. I wasn't expecting all this. I just wasn't expecting all of this.
Wow.
Baby, I just don't get it. Do you enjoy being hurt? Like Snorlax, do you enjoy being hurt? These are 4 of the best in a tourney. Is crazy. This is actually insane. Grits and Gravy, Kansas City, Missouri. Yo, Grits and Gravy from Chappelle Show is actually like one of my favorite characters. All right, so he passed against GB, which I think is totally normal to do. Sam Knight, very tame. No cat, no Secutor. We take Sam Knight attack all day. That's nothing. Oh my god. All right. Oh boy. This is something. MST. Last game started with Heavy Storm, Brain Control, Arabellum, and I thought it was a wrap. And it was the exact opposite of a wrap. So
Mm-hmm. Uh-huh.
okay, I know what I have to do here. Oh man, brain control. Okay. Poke. This thing, I just added you to a group chat.
Yep.
I'm gonna call from here. You can hear me?
Yep.
Okay, good.
Yep.
Oh, man. So, brain control, attack, book, summon quarry. This is getting passed back. I would say Snorlax is in a good position, but I'm afraid to say that.
I don't really know how to call this match.
I don't think we can anymore. I thought game one was cooked turn one. Turn one, game one looked like it was absolutely cooked. I'll be doing top 8 deck lists.
Yeah, I don't know how to call anything anymore.
Mainly, I'm here because GK is in Grand Finals winner side. GK is undefeated in this tournament, just by the way. GK is undefeated. When you come to Houston, tacos on me. I'm holding you to that, Yoshi. I don't know who the fuck you are, but I'm holding you to that. I want my goddamn tacos when I come to Houston. Did he just tribute his... Okay. All right. Troll. If you ever come to Mexico, real tacos are on me. Oh, God.
Can you guys hear me, by the way, Frazier?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Yep.
Okay. You let... I don't know if, like, your people can hear me or anything.
Yeah, we can both hear you.
Yep.
No,
Yeah,
I'm not
all
saying
loud
you guys. I'm saying, like, is it on, like, your stream?
Yeah, if I can
Yes.
hear you, then they can hear whatever I hear.
Okay. All right, that's
I don't eat poutine. I'm sorry, poutine looks fucking disgusting to me. I'll pass on that one, but thank you though. Every time I've ever seen poutine, and when I was in Toronto, it just looks like throw up on top of fries. I'm sure it's lovely to the people who like it. It is not for me. I am way too simple. Mattia Lodi, yes, this is my only job. This is my main source of income. This stream and this tournament right here.
oh, so there's no delay on this either on your stream, so there's no way for me to kind of watch this.
Well, there is a delay. It's a slight delay, but there is a delay.
Mm-hmm.
Like
I gotcha.
Yeah, like they're probably, I would say like
Yeah, no, so
within 5 seconds.
I'll just follow this. I'll follow this stream. Like
Yeah.
This Discord stream.
Yeah, Discord is going to be like up to date because it's direct. Like you're getting a direct feed of what I'm saying and doing. But YouTube, if you're watching it on YouTube, is going to be like a couple seconds behind.
Gotcha. Yeah, no problem with that. Just didn't want like the kind of negative feedback loop that I was getting in my ears. I was just hearing you like 3 different times.
Yeah.
Yeah, so no worries. Thank you again for hosting this.
Yeah, no problem.
Also want to thank everyone for tuning in. And even if you played in this tournament, thank you for playing. Yeah, sorry if the gameplay isn't up to standards. I'm not sure.
You do not
if
have to apologize for the
there's
gameplay.
anything- Yeah, I'm not sure if there's anything we can fix about that.
Yeah. It was 100 players and a lot of good people played. So listen, this is Yu-Gi-Oh!
Right. I mean, that's kind of how these brackets end up working out, you know?
Yep,
So,
that's the truth.
yeah.
That's the truth.
Also, this is the most
I am-
entertaining tournament I've streamed ever, just by the way.
Oh,
I have
oh,
not streamed a
yes.
tournament more entertaining than this yet.
Do you say this just because Gravekeepers is
I am kind of biased, yeah.
I figured.
I want Gravekeepers to win. I'm not even gonna lie. Gravekeepers is in winners final, so they have to lose twice. They're in grand finals winners side, so they have to lose twice to not win.
I'm running it, so I know now. Yeah.
There's only I don't think Gravekeepers have ever won a tournament, especially like a tournament of this size in Edison format yet. So if this happens today, this is already
crazy if it happens.
this would be fucking nuts.
It'd be crazy, that's for sure.
It would be pretty crazy. I will say, to give caveat to, or I guess context to that, the way that we operate this tournament, if you're tuning in and listening, like this was a dry run. Very sorry if it didn't go down like the way you wanted it to go down. We really wanted to go like very quickly, and so like people weren't waiting so long in the losers bracket and things of that nature, so we were always combing each round and making sure people were playing. So if you got a game loss and you weren't happy with it, reach out to us, let us know if there was anything that we could have done better. We can definitely like address that. But in terms of like the double elimination format for this, I think like we can do better like on the iteration of this. I think there was a lot of calls to make this Swiss. Our initial focal point was to make it as quick and fast as possible, like just kind of winner takes all, like Fight Club kind of vibe. My whole thing was single elimination maybe, but I was thinking we'd have so many people that are upset just for losing one match, you know? So we made a double elimination.
I want to interject there. I think if it's free and you're giving away cash, if you make a single elimination, because Beast Mode has done a lot of single elimination tournaments, and like people just play in them as a form of like, oh, I kind of want to test or whatever, and they don't really get upset. So I think that even if you did do a single elimination, like sure, if people get, you know, if you get unlucky, that's just a part of Yu-Gi-Oh. You can't like be an adult, right? Like it's not that big of a deal.
Sure.
Like I don't think that you would have backlash if it was a single elimination, but I do think yeah, some people will be salty, but people are going to be salty no matter what, right? Like, Yu-Gi-Oh player, you play this game long enough, people are just going to be salty. But go on.
No, exactly. No, so I was saying, like, I think there's maybe a way that we can, like, appease both, like, types of players, right?
Yeah.
So what we're trying to get at is, like, we really want to appease, like, casual players, and we also want to appease, like, the competitive player. And so by that, we're saying, like, we don't want to really appease, like, or get into, like, the Konami rule set and all these types of things. Like, we don't really want to incentivize a lot of, like, the rule sharking that I think that goes along in the retro community that, you know, kind of veers people away from joining the community. Because I think there's a lot of, like, elitism that goes on in the retro community in terms of, like, rule set and stuff like that. There's a huge learning curve there. I want to be kind of this server to be a place where people can just play for fun. We're giving you stakes to play with, so you can play against high competition. But we also do not want anyone here that is just trying to, you know, line their pockets, shark, and we're like, that's just not our whole MO. Our MO is very much just, we want to have the most competitive tournaments possible and also not adhere to a Konami rule set, because I do not think those things are competitive in a retro setting, and I also do not think that they are adhering to getting people involved into our community. There's too much elitism in our community, so we're holding these free rolls, getting people involved, and that's our whole thing.
So somebody commented about the 3-minute thing to get to a match,
Yes.
which I do agree with them. 3 minutes to get onto a dueling book match when you have to coordinate with a person is definitely too much.
Okay. Yep.
So you definitely need to change
too
that
little,
one.
you mean.
Too much as in like it's
too little of time.
Yeah, I would just do what Jazz
Gotcha.
does. Jazz has it figured out. Like, I think Jazz's policy is if you're not in your match in 10 minutes, the whole you're just out the match. Like, the whole match is over. So it gives people like enough time.
That is what we do.
Yeah.
That is what we did for this tournament. 10 minutes, your match was up. 3 minutes was a game loss. We did three minutes as opposed to 5 minutes to incentivize people to start their matches faster than what they would normally play.
Yeah, I think 3 minutes is not enough time though, because dueling book is just
For
not.
sure, but like
Coordinating
for
on
sure,
dueling
like
book
there's
and
lag. There's
just too much that goes into like an online tournament.
Definitely get it. There's definitely like technical like lag that happens, like disconnect there. That's totally understood. We had discussed that even before the tournament. I think I'm sorry. We are really kind of just yapping here.
But are the two players in losers finals, are they ready?
They should be ready. I think we just kind of been lagging here. I'm pretty sure they're ready. They've just been listening to us. Yeah.
Okay to host while I get a drink. Yeah, so Adam is gonna grab
they
something
just
to
been
drink.
listening to us, actually. So this will be like, you know, losers finals, and then that'll be the grand finals. I guess to kind of surmise like what we're getting at here, we're trying to just get back to like the retro community. I played in this community for like close to, I'm going on 32 years old. I played since I was 13 years old, so I've been playing for close to 2 decades at this point. I haven't really given anything back to this community until now, so really that was the whole MO and purpose of this. Trying to see what was behind, you know, the movement. We talked to Jazz. We talked to like so many people. We announced this 4 days ago, and most of the people that we spoke to gave us projections of 64 players, 16 to 64 players. We were above 100 players until like a bunch of people dropped, and then we hit like 100 players exactly when we started. So I definitely want to thank like everyone that joined to make that 100-person mark possible. Like, we literally hit it on the dot after everyone dropped. You guys are amazing after 4 days. That's incredible. We're gonna keep these tournaments rolling, and we're gonna start rolling out polls for you guys to see what kind of tournaments that you would want in the future. All free. All configurations are free. We just kind of want to see what you guys want to play for, and then we get your feedback. So stay tuned if you're in the channel and in the Discord server anyway, and it's in Fraser's description, I believe.
Yep.
So you can click that and stay tuned for future free roll tournaments. We're gonna roll out polls to see what you guys want to play for, and we're just gonna keep giving you guys free stuff and seeing what the community wants.
Yeah, so guys, if you want to play in any of these tournaments, click the description of this video. You can see a link to the Discord server. So you have to be in the Discord server to play. That is how all of the online tournaments work. That's how it works with E3. That's how it works with I Am Nerd, Format Library, Edison Format. Like, you have to be in their respective Discord servers. So there's a link to the Discord server in the description of this live stream right now. And once you're in there, then when announcements are made, you'll get notifications on your phone, on your computer, whatever you use Discord on. That'll let you know, hey, there's a tournament happening, or there's a tournament scheduled. And there you go. But this was a free tournament with a $200 prize, which is really nice. And there will be more in the future, so.
Definitely more, yeah. We're also open to different formats, like we're exploring Hat, Tengu, tons of other things. So that'll always be there. But if we can focus on the gameplay here. Is this this is our tournament match?
Yes, this is definitely the tournament. So Adam is on Frogs OTK, like the UK Frog deck. And we've been seeing Blue Bandit for the last couple rounds just on GBs. So Dust Shoot after Reckless is actually really strong, because if he had a Substitute, he no longer has a Substitute. Avarice, Borg, Dupe, MST, Gores.
Substitute doesn't do much here. You would be ripping with that Dust Shoot. You would be ripping like anything that would disturb your Azura's follow-up the next turn. Substitute, anything that goes into dupe or swap would be very passive and gets fucked up by... Oh, sorry. This goes on YouTube, right? Gets disturbed by...
Well, no, this is Frog OTK. So Substitute is actually the most broken card in the entire deck. If he had a Substitute, it's 100% correct to put that back.
Oh, so you're saying like he goes through the motions. So that combo also goes through, to my knowledge, the 1900
correct
thing. And so that gets stopped by Bottomless as well.
Not really, because there's 2 tokens on the field. They play 3 of it.
Yeah, I guess he can do it again.
Yeah. Point is, if he has Substitute and Dust Shoot resolved, you have to put back Substitute. That is not even up for debate.
It depends what the backgrounds are. I would say it's very much up to debate. It really depends.
No, it's not. If you know how to play against this Frog deck, it is not up for debate.
I'd love to play you one time. I really would.
You can play me in any tournament.
For sure. I mean, I joined many tournaments. I don't think I finished anything but top 16 in every tournament that I played in. I only play online, so that's probably why we don't cross paths. But you know, we could make like a thing
Are we getting
of it.
trolled?
I don't know, man. It's I we are our bet champion for one, right? Also I am right now on the ladder like 25-4 I can show. Not that that means anything.
I was about to say that doesn't mean anything. Anyway,
I don't know how big the Edison ladder is, so like,
yeah,
honestly,
I don't care about Edison ladder, but anyway, back to the actual tournament here. I'm not sure what's taking so long, but Adam is stuck with a hand of Avarice, Borg, Dupe, MST, Gores. So he sent back something. He has 4 cards left.
yeah. So I'm gathering that he probably does not have like the straightforward plays that we're talking about.
Yeah,
Like, he
no,
doesn't
his hand
have
is
the-
really bad under Reckless.
Yeah.
And battle phase. What?
He probably doesn't have anything. Like, not even the substitute or the.
Oh wait, they're saying refresh it. Something is like wrong with the
With your feed.
yeah, hold on. That makes sense. I'm like, what the hell is going on?
It didn't move. Yeah, it's kind of weird. Oh shit.
That was crazy. Dueling Book just was like, all right, you guys
Yeah.
aren't seeing any of this game.
And,
I guess that's more merit. Why you need more than 3 minutes? That right there.
Dueling,
that's
fucking Dueling Book.
crazy.
Yep.
Uh,
I'll show
but
you-
who's
I'll show you right
doing
there.
that?
This deck is broken. I was paired with this guy on second turn, and he equipped double armor onto my card trooper and crashed 3 Death Frogs. Yeah, you died right there. Yo, attaching double armor arm to your card trooper and killing you like that is crazy.
Yeah, Card Trooper is too little to be that strong.
Yeah,
He
2400
can't handle
card
the
trooper.
power. His muscles explode.
He becomes a fucking Megazord.
He's like ah! Ah!
So this is the Gladiator Beast player's turn, correct?
Yes. So you could tell whose turn it is by looking at the red that's surrounding his name, and then the middle of the bar where it shows the phases. That's how you know whose turn it is.
Oh.
Herc.
Can you repeat that one more time?
So do you see how this is red? And now it's blue?
Okay.
Yeah.
Gotcha. Yep. I never actually picked up on that.
Yep, that's how you know whose turn it is.
Yeah, no, I didn't realize that.
Alright, so my question now is, does he have a... Oh no, that is so bad.
Wabaku.
Yeah. Alright, so Fords are down game 1 against GBs. I do think that this is one of the harder matchups for frogs, like this kind of frog deck.
It is.
Um,
It is only because like there's that.
Oh, is that the
disparity.
name now? I just realized what you just said.
Forgs?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what they've been calling it
So you
for a
can
while
go-
now.
Okay.
You can go all in on like. Do you call it forks because it's fishboard
Yep.
that run all the offense? Gotcha.
Fishboard frogs, yeah.
Gotcha. Yeah, no, gotcha. So like I think that's the issue with that deck is it's just very all in. It's like very glass cannon.
Yeah, for sure.
If you get that kind of semblance of what I'm going for. I think the reason why like Miracle Frogs and even
Not Miracle Frogs.
before Miracle Frogs, like no, and even before I know, I think I saw like I don't even watch your stuff. I'm not even gonna lie, I don't think I watch your stuff, but I saw like a headline saying like Miracle Frogs or some shit. It's like not like a good thing or something like that.
I'm sure you've seen my videos.
No, I'm not even like no bullshit. I don't
I'm
have time.
100% sure you've seen some.
well, I don't want to lie to you. I haven't.
Well, you be
I've seen,
lying.
like,
You be
headlines.
lying right now. Then you are absolutely telling a lie right now on stream.
Yeah, I mean, I guess I
You
guess
are absolutely telling a really bad lie.
Sure. I don't know. I don't know what you're talking about. I can actually, like, I think, like, YouTube puts, like, a red line under things that you watch, right? So I could go to your channel probably, and we can look at your videos, and I can show you that I haven't watched any of your stuff, actually. But I have seen your stuff. Like, it comes up in my thing. That's what
does
I'm
it?
saying.
My stuff comes up in your thing.
It comes up in my algorithm, yeah.
Oh, that's so
what I was
interesting.
saying.
And that's so interesting.
Mhm.
And you did say that your YouTube has autoplay, right? So after one video ends, it puts on another video.
Yes.
Okay.
And I think that I've watched like one of your streams, but I don't think.
Oh,
like,
so
I
you
have
so you
watched any
have
of your,
watched
like,
my stuff.
real videos.
Ah, so you
Oh,
have watched
God.
it.
Jesus Christ! You argue like.
Well, I'm just pointing out the fact that you literally just said you do not watch me, and then you just said
Because I
I've
don't.
watched you.
By that,
So which one is
do
it?
we want
Like,
to
which
get
one is
into
it?
semantics? I'm saying, like, I don't look for your stuff, right? Like,
Right,
I don't.
you
I
don't look for
go,
it, but
like,
my stuff comes up in your algorithm, and you've seen me on stream, which means that you have watched my stuff.
I've heard you in the background. Yeah, that's why I reached out to you to do this.
Okay,
right?
all right.
I don't know why. Like,
So
I don't know why this is.
that's why it's cap for you to say I do not watch your stuff. There's no reason for you to lie and say that.
And I'd be capping if I said that I actively watched your stuff. Yes.
I don't know what I don't know what like actively watching means, but like you either watch it or you don't. So if you see me streaming, you see me like you told me you saw me in a prototype. You saw me in the stream of one of my prototypes, right? That means you watch my stuff. There's nothing wrong with watching my stuff. 7,000
Okay,
people watch
no,
my
that's
stuff.
fine.
There's
Then I watched
nothing
your
wrong with it.
stuff. Sure. Like,
Okay.
if you want to put it in those terms, then fine. Yeah.
Okay.
But I guess, but I'm telling you that I never actively, like, watched this.
Listen, that I'm not sure what to
Like,
do
does
with
that
that.
make sense to you?
No.
Somebody says the April Fools.
No, it
Like, does
doesn't.
that make sense to you?
No, it doesn't. It doesn't.
No, dude, like, you watch Yu-Gi-Oh things, like, they come up on, like, the background, right? When you're doing other things. I reached out.
So
How did
you
the-
are
how did the
contradicting
game-
yourself, sir.
How did the games come into the voice chat? It was the games now. It was,
So
it was games
so-
and now it's the voice chat. What is going on? What in the hell is going on today?
oh god.
It's fine. If we can just keep it on the
Yes, please. Like please.
yes.
So as I was saying, GBs have a good matchup against this deck because, and I agree with you, it is a glass cannon, which means it doesn't really have defensive cards. Yes, it is actually Soul Sack Phase. The one and only. See, now that
Not
chat.
sure what that.
Oh god.
Now that you've done the intro.
Yes.
Yeah.
All right, so turn one right now. Fishborg is going ham. He made a Stardust, and he's probably going to dupe block him as well, which I do not, unless he has a really strong opening with the GB deck, I do not see him coming out of this. What deck do you usually like to play, Soul? Like, what's your like Edison deck of choice, or like decks that you like?
I definitely like run the gamut. I play everything on ladder. I play on different alts. I play against different people. I just try to see like what's out there, really. But I think predominantly, I think Blackwing is the strongest deck.
That's a good choice.
I also play zombie. I know people in the chat are gonna be like, "Oh, he plays zombies and stuff like that." I definitely have played zombies in the past. I don't think they're really adept to the meta that we're in.
Yeah.
I don't think they have been for quite some time. I think people try to overcompensate with instant fusion and teleport package and all that nice stuff. I just don't think it's competitive.
You don't like the instant fusion zombie deck?
I don't like that package at all. I
Yeah.
think you're kind of just playing with
More
A
things that
very-
lose to oppression.
exactly. Not only that, playing a more bricky deck, and not only the things that play into oppression. You have to imagine all the side cards that you'd be facing, which is Dyna, Crow,
Oppression.
Consecrated, even like Sea Light, all those cards. So like you're just playing all these cards that play into those, with the only added caveat that you maybe play Psychic Commander. That's it. I
Yeah.
don't think that it makes it more competitive. You have more access to Black Rose, like on a whim. Don't think that makes it more competitive. You know?
Yep.
Stick, I love your laugh because you always just make me laugh. Your laugh just always makes me laugh.
Oh god. Yeah, and well, I hate you, so.
What did he say? MST attack Stardust. Okay. So he's compulsing Stardust. Now there's a flip-flop frog.
We're doing some flippy floppy.
So did he MST the Compulse?
He did, and it got chained.
Okay. I was hoping that it wasn't that he put it on the other set, and then the guy tried to compulse the Stardust, thinking
Right.
that kind of fizzles.
So unless he has salvage or maybe avarice, I do not think this is such a good spot.
I don't know what the game state is. Do you guys know what the face down is behind Blue Bandit?
That's a flip flop, if I recall correctly.
This is a flip flop. We don't know what this is though.
You don't know what that is.
The unknown back row, yeah.
It needs to be chariot.
Yeah.
Is what it needs to be.
No, it fits torrential. Doesn't all the dupes miss?
They
timing?
all miss
Also,
timing.
that'd be perfect.
Yep. Chain link 1, flip flop. Chain link 2, torrential.
So I'm huge on people. Again, I talk to a lot of top players. Like I talked to AJT. I know you had some beef with him back in the day. We speak on Blackwing things, and also just decks in general. In terms of Blackwings, those types of plays, I love getting ahead of the player. When you play something that is very much dependent on having an archetype on board, you very much preempt it. So if I'm playing GP, you almost have to forget that Heavy Storm is a card if you don't have Starlight Road or Solemn Judgment. You just set the Chariot. If you're playing Blackwing, you almost have to forget sometimes, in a lot of instances, that Heavy Storm is a card, and you have to preempt a lot of the Deep Prison, Bottomless, a lot of other cards, and set the Icarus preemptively, so when you play a card, and you go into those, you can chain, right? To make those dupe frogs miss timing, to do all that. And I feel like that's where a lot of Edison players kind of drop off. You'll find, for instance, you'll be in situations where you'll be presented with a dupe frog lock and they'll bring back Treeborn, and you have an Icarus play, and you can chain Icarus to them bringing back Treeborn, and kind of like nullify the game state. And you'd be surprised how many people miss those types of things.
Evolution, you are a fucking troll.
I mean, yeah, I don't know. I kind of see like some of the things that come through like in your chat. Like I see some people saying like it's kind of stupid, and then some people are like, "He's spitting." I'm spitting. Like I'm kind of teaching them how to approach the matchup. You know.
He's talking in 0.25.
Yeah. I mean,
I've never
I can't help my.
Cold
I can't
Madness,
really
what?
help my. Yeah, I can't really help the monotoneness. I'm sorry, but
Are you from Cali or New York?
I'm from New York.
Okay,
I'm from the Bronx. Yeah.
gotcha. So is my dad.
No shit.
All right, so he had the salvage because that's what I was worried about. I feel like if Substoe's not involved, obviously this deck is just kind of waiting to kill you. But now he could probably get something going. Yo, the chat is fucking hilarious. Y'all are like so funny to me.
Your chat is so like adamant behind you, brother.
They are they are.
You can't do any wrong.
It's not even that. It's just like, do you see what they're saying?
You know, I see what they're saying. Like, I can see it as it comes up. Like, I feel like you gathered.
Evolution said, "I'm learning." He said, "I'm learning some shit right now." ProStorm says, "Soul is spitting." Diego said he's taking
and
notes.
Then everyone else is just like, "Oh fuck!" Like this guy.
Bro is
like,
cooking. Chef Boyardee.
No, everyone else is just like, "Oh fuck this guy!" Like
petition to unban Soul from Edison War League for spreading the knowledge.
Oh my god! I didn't even read that. Jesus Christ!
Oh god!
This is why
they definitely should. How to detect sarcasm for 500?
Well,
Fraser.
The thing is, we aren't going to be the front-facing person of this server for much longer. We're kind of just behind the scenes. But while you guys have me, I'm probably the only person behind the server that knows anything about Yugioh. So,
I saw you got my boy Cameron Saunders in there as a mod. Shout out to Cam.
Yeah, no, definitely shout out to Cameron. Shout out, actually just Cameron. Shout out to also Jared. They definitely did a lot of work today to expedite a lot of this tournament. A lot of people, including Jazz, were saying that this tournament was going to go 12 hours. I think we made great time.
Yeah, it started at 11:30, so it's only
11:30.
7 hours.
Great time.
Yeah.
So we made great time. It's only gonna get better. So just again, stay tuned.
Oh wait, is this timed, by the way?
This we will not time. I guess this is fun.
Because Blue Bandit just asked, when is time, do you know? So Blue Bandit, this is not timed. Because you guys are like at the end of the tournament, basically.
Feel like we should, just because Topher is waiting.
Right, Topher's the GK guy, right?
Yes. So
I mean,
he's waiting, and I'm almost positive he's on like a different time zone. So I don't want to be a dick, but like Topher's been waiting this entire time.
Well, that's just how double elimination tournaments work. You can't do anything about that. Like the guy who
No,
wins,
but
they only play
you
like
say
5
that,
rounds.
but that's how we got it here because we have been doing something about it.
Yeah, but I'm saying like you're always gonna be waiting no matter what.
We will let this rock. I'll reach out to Topher.
Also, by now, I'm sure, like, if he's from Europe or whatever, they know how it goes. They played in a lot of tournaments.
And one, he's in the winners finals, so he's one step away.
I just want GK to win their first tournament in Edison format. That's all I ask.
But if he went to bed, then you won't get that.
Yeah, that would be fucked up. Honestly, if I was him, after I would have won winners finals, I would have looked at how many people were left to play, and I would have set a 2-hour alarm. Cause you just and took a nap. Because you just know that there's no way.
That is what I have done. Yes. I
Yeah.
think that's what most people do. But I think when you're in like the mix of things and like you're hosting a tournament, you realize like kind of the drop off in terms of what people are what they're capable of reading and one what they want to read.
Cole Madness, you said, am I playing with min or max rarity right now? Well, I'm still playing max rarity, but I have thought about like using lower rarities recently. Why do you ask? My man has been locked under flip-flop frog for the last 10 turns, and I'm just wondering what's about to go down.
Topher said he's not in a watch, not in a rush. So,
good.
This is fine. But I want this to still progress in like a timely manner.
Yeah, I mean, they're playing. Just wondering if I want to go max rarity too. It's expensive. Yeah, I think prices have settled a little bit. Like, they've come down a little bit, because Caius's at one point were like $800 for ultis. I think they're now like $600, which is not as bad, I guess. I have not checked on the price of like ulti swap frog, ulti miracle fusion, ulti treeborn frog, and stuff like that. So I don't know if those cards are still like over $100 each. Super Regeki Break at one time was $25 each. I'm not sure if those have come down at all. The only thing that I haven't done is I have not got the collector's edition or whatever they fucking call it of Absolute Zero, like the really crazy looking ones that just came out with the 25th anniversary stamp on it. I have one of those, and I don't even know if I like it.
I think we have a situation here, right, where I think this guy could possibly have the Borg in hand, make some plays, and draw out some cards.
Yeah, I mean, he's probably about to kill him now.
He's already got a Borg in the grave, doesn't he?
Yeah, Borg is in the grave.
Yeah, but I think probably
I feel like he's looking for a giant Truenator Heavy Storm or some shit, because
that you need first and foremost.
Yeah.
But also, I think if he has a second Crow, like you definitely need like a second Borg or something. You cannot rely on that Borg engrave to get there.
Addison, this is game 2, GB's 1 game 1.
So like if he has Chariot here, I don't even know if you use it. I don't know if it matters, depending on the rest of your back row. We have no tests on the rest of his back row because he literally hasn't used any.
Yeah, he hasn't done anything.
Non-interactive cards.
Sackface does have SJC Darkin, so his deck is probably the closest max rarity value deck out of... Uh-oh.
That's not good.
That's not good. That's actually really bad. Hopefully it's just on my end and not like everybody's getting kicked out. Guess I'll refresh. Ooh, this is... Uh-oh, everybody's DCing. That's so bad.
Hurtful. People keep saying that I sound slow. It's crazy. Just because I'm like so monotone. So hurtful.
I mean, you don't have a, you don't, you're not the kind of person that's meant for YouTube. Let's just say that.
Yeah, no, for sure.
Like you like you said, you like to be behind the scenes, and I think that that's where you're better at.
Yeah, no, definitely.
Because if you're going to be front facing, then you definitely have to have like some semblance of a personality. And that's kind of what they're talking about.
Mm-hmm.
But it's like everybody talks at different speeds or whatnot. So you can't control that really.
No,
I thought you were from California though, because you know how in California people naturally talk like if they're from the valley.
Yeah, no, I actually hate people from California because, like, I'm from New York, so I went to Cali to work a few times, and there's this phrase that I use like ever since then, like 7 years ago. I used to tell myself, you won't know if someone from Cali hates you, and you can know them for like 30 years. You won't know if they hate you. But if you meet someone from New York, you'll know if they hate you within 30 seconds. You know, like people from Cali are like so...
Facts.
Like, it's so different. Like,
yeah, it's definitely different. I'm more of a New York type of person. Like, you'll know if I hate you very quickly.
Yeah, like we probably both speak
like very
slow.
Quickly.
It's not the same. Yeah.
All right, looks like he's making some progress.
There's things happening.
Why is bro bluffing torrential?
Yeah, I don't know what we're doing here. We shouldn't be waiting every single phrasing of this. Honestly, mostly feel bad for Topher. Fraser, if you wanted to change like the banner at the bottom, by the way, I think we're in like the finals essentially once this is over.
Yeah, this is gonna be, I'll change it to grand finals once we start.
Mm.
All right, he declared an attack. What's happening? First battle damage of the whole set.
This is probably done. Like, can you look at his graveyard?
Which one?
GB. Yeah, so he has nothing. And then the other guy has what? Like, nothing that's important, for the most part. Nothing. Besides the fish board. Yeah, no. This is cooked.
The bad part is this is only game 2, and GB's one game 1, so there's potentially a third game. Death Murderer said this definitely is going to game 3.
This is, yeah, almost assuredly going to game 3. Now that Stardust is on board, I don't see that there's a way that this doesn't go to game 3.
Remember, Stardust was on board turn 1, and then it got compulsed. So
now it's on board again.
Yeah, Stardust is back. It could just get deprisoner. I don't think he's going to attack with it, but it could just get deprisoner if he attacks. It can get compulsed if Blue Band is playing like multiple.
Yeah, I think the thing is, like, when you play like a deck like this, Treeborn gives you like the flexibility to play with levels, to go into like the synchros that you want to go into. Whether you want to go into a level 6, 7, or 8, Treeborn always gives you that flexibility. But when you're setting cards in the back row, obviously you are not afforded that flexibility. So now he's gonna have to go into like something shitty here. He's actually gonna have to go into something like stupid here, or use something that he wouldn't have to use if he didn't set. This would be a lot easier if he didn't set. Then you can go into things like Bryanak, you can do all that stuff, and you can use like the hand advantage that you had to
So
convert that.
I see the vision now, because I think he's just going to attack and then bounce Swap Frog, summon Flip Flop Frog, and put him back in the same lock.
No vision. He's just fucked now.
Let me
I wouldn't
see.
be surprised
Swap
if he
up.
gets like decked out now. Actually. Holy fuck. I wouldn't be surprised if he gets decked out here.
Deck out is on the table.
So I want to see all the people in the chat, all the people that were telling me that I was slow and stuff. I wanted ones for someone that was slow, two for I know what I'm talking about. All ones.
I got a better question for the chat. What's your favorite food memory?
Not a brew memory.
What's your favorite food memory? Well, I just thought we weren't talking about Yu-Gi-Oh, so I thought I'd give it a whirl.
He genuinely might get decked out at this point.
I'm thinking it's definitely possible. I think even if Bandy starts setting cards and gets defensive, if you can check the fish players or the frog players graveyard one more time, just to make sure those sweepers are out, like Storm and Trinity. I'm not watching the game personally. Like, if you can click the graveyard at the frog player.
All right. So,
He's going in the Secutor. He's going to attack the Dupe Frog.
yep,
Or not. That's fine.
that is what's going on here.
Yeah.
So there's... Is Storm and Trinate gone? Or...
I don't think either one of them is going. Ooh, Torrential on the summon. Solemn on the Torrential. Yamatom average tournament experience. Where's the swap lock? Oh, I got the swap lock. I
Alrighty.
got the swap lock right here. It's the
Swap lock! Not the swap lock.
All right. Bestiary has to pop a back row, right? Okay, he popped his own mirror for us. He said, fuck it.
Yep. He said, I don't need that no more. And honestly, he might be right.
Yeah. Because attacks weren't happening, so... Honestly, the GB player is playing out of this, like, pretty decently. Yeah, it did look bad for GB. I agree. Let's see. How many pots? He's played 2 pots, so there could be... I don't know if he sided any out is the thing. There could be another pot left. I see 2 salvages, so there could be another salvage as well. But in general, like, this might be hard to deal with a chariot backing it, honestly.
There's, if you can look at the graveyard one more time, if you only used 1 salvage, if there's 1 more, then he can go through the dupe block again, and he also, because he said that he hasn't.
All right, there's brain control.
Ooh, big brain control.
Yeah, that is a big brain control.
Rid of that stuff, and go into the loop, the lock again.
So he normal so this is game. He's just going for game. And it is game. All right, game 3. Here we go. This is for all the marbles.
All of them.
What do you think of instant fusion as a water and a hero? Been theorizing it and Miracle and Welladad. So I only have played Welladad, like the one that has gotten what, 2nd at Ultimate Time Wizard Niagara, and the one that won the Peak of the Beak, was it like Peak of the Beak 8? I don't think that either of those decks played Miracle Fusion, but if you wanted to play Miracle Fusion, I can see that being like your through line to it. But in general, I don't really like instant fusion for the purpose of being a hero in water. I know a lot of people, when they come into Edison format, they want to play like instant fusion because Mariner is like the perfect card basically, but instant fusion is not the perfect card is the problem. Like instant fusion loses to a lot of things. It loses to obviously oppression. You need conversion with it, otherwise the card is obviously just dead. So like if you don't have a monarch, you don't have like a tuner, in the case of Welladad, I guess, it just sits in your hand dead. And that's... And Edison is really fast now too, so like having dead cards matters more than it ever used to. Like these decks are fast as shit. So I just haven't been a fan of like instant fusion for Mariner in pretty much any deck except Dragon Turbo. And Dragon Turbo I like it only because it gets under a Drago. While you have a Drago on the field, you can make like Brionic still, which is important. No, there is no time. Fish to fur.
Alrighty.
Ooh, yo, I swear, Blue Bandit today has been hitting this trap dust shoot.
He's been knocking it out of the park with the trap dust shoot.
Listen, dust shoot and him, they're fucking...
They're good pals.
They're fucking stuck in the hand. What is this, by the way? This is some secret rare I packed. The crowd goes wild. ProStorm said 43 is the secret number for opening Dust Shoot on DB. That's crazy because I keep forgetting that he's playing 43 cards. All right, they're asking about time. By the way, do we know what he put back in terms of like trap dust shoot?
No, I didn't even see.
Yeah, I don't know if he put it like on the field. I wasn't paying attention. He put back Caius. Okay, so if he put back Caius, then I feel like Adam's hand isn't really all that great because you will probably want to put back a starter, depending, like, obviously depending on the hand and the situation and all that stuff. Also, so what are they deciding on here? They're going 0, 1, 2, 3. It's time. Okay, so they're doing time apparently.
They were not running time throughout the tournament. They're just doing time now.
I have no idea.
I say. Well, in good news, I just got a perfect 10-win run with Dooley.
Oh shit, you were playing the whole time?
Well, I had to.
Oh.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know what you wanted me to say to that. I was just going to tell you the truth.
No, I listen, one thing about the house, we like to be truthful if nothing else.
Yeah, it was actually
Sometimes
it
too
was actually
truthful.
yeah, it was pretty much just like Ballista and Bulldozer. I was just spamming the fuck out of Ballista.
Yeah.
Big Ballista. Oh, by the way, chat, do you like card games? The Bazaar. It's a great game. Frazier should do a stream one day, his first playthrough.
I don't know about streaming it, but I do like the game a lot. Like, I've been thinking about dipping my toes in.
Yep. Well, I did give you the friend code.
You did. I made an account and everything. Somebody said that's Reynard's game.
Yeah, Reynad's game. Yeah, he's a Hearthstone pro.
Oh, he like made the game? That's crazy.
Yeah, he was a top player in Hearthstone, and he's like the director for the game, kind of.
That's pretty cool.
I don't really know officially what his role is, but it's like Reynad's game. That's what people call it. It's Reynad's game.
Crackoon said pig best deck. Oh, trap stun drop gores.
That's nasty.
That is, especially when they're in time. So the only thing that matters now is damage. So the question is, can Blue Bandit do damage, essentially?
Yeah, it's hard to say if he can. Because there are plenty of things that he could have to defend himself, and that trap stun would have been kind of ideal if maybe we got a Raigeki break, which, you know, may have been just conspicuously set.
I mean, if we're being completely honest, I feel like Mirror Force is needed right here.
A little kiss the glass in my ass action. A little kiss the glass in my ass situation.
All right. It's not Mirror Force. It is instead a Deep Prison, which is honestly good enough.
So the token is representing time?
Yeah.
Is that what's going on?
Yeah, I think they're using that to like say how many turns it is.
All right.
But I think it's basically just over, right?
Right, because it's till 3, right? 3 turns?
Yeah, so...
Once this turn passes, if he can't do 19 or more, which that's just not possible.
Yeah. I don't see how he's winning through this.
Yeah, he would need fucking Chalice?
He would need something.
Laquari plus Chalice?
Yeah, I don't know what's going on in terms of the time thing. I have no idea.
Yeah, I believe my impression for this is that they were not doing time the entire tournament, but they're doing time now in interest of expediting it, which, yeah.
Another thing is that double elimination is not really supposed to be timed anyway. Because you can't have, like, people are starting matches all over the place in losers bracket and winners bracket. Like, no one is on the same exact schedule, so it's impossible to actually, like, police time in a double elimination bracket.
True. All right, calling for the GGs.
All right, grand finals.
And that is the game. Grand
right.
finales time.
Here we go. All right. One more set to rule them all. Well, technically it could be two. Oh, actually, so let me put this on top of myself. All right. So we're going to grand finals, and it's Gravekeepers versus Frog OTK.
So, this is the rematch of winners finals.
This is a rematch.
Yep.
And GK has two chances to win, which I'm rooting for GK. I don't care. Call me biased.
All right, so you got GK, I got Frogs. Because the reason I have Frogs is just as Adam admitted, he got a little scared. He got a little scared and he kai'd for no reason and he lost immediately afterwards.
Yep.
Based on the hands that we saw, I'm pretty certain he had it if he didn't get a little scared. But like now he's coming with new bravery. No more being scared.
I am just hoping. I'm hoping.
There ain't no scaredness anymore.
Mm-mm. Mm-mm.
All right, we're waiting to get locked down here. We are waiting to get it on the hoedown. Let's see. Let's confirm where we're at right now. Yep, so we currently don't have a room open at the moment, it appears. We are just waiting for the dual room to be opened. I'm gonna holler back.
This thing, why are you laughing? Do they really?
Yeah, they already started.
All right, cool. I'll put that on in the background. All right, this is for everything. First place gets $200, and I do not believe that these players are splitting. So somebody's walking away with some cash, and somebody else is just tight and forgotten about because you know how it is. Nobody remembers second place. Christopher versus Fishtopher. What? Oh shit! Is his name actually Christopher? This whole tournament. I love it. This is. This is great. Fishtopher versus Christopher. There's no... Are they doing time for grand finals too? Wait, they can't do time for grand finals. There's fucking 2 sets to be played. Oh shit.
Alrighty. Here we are. Grand finales. It's here.
Discard.
The Frog versus the GBs.
Oh, salvage. Okay, I thought he was going to discard a random water monster first and then activate the salvage. But this also works. It's just that he has to get the fishboard back in the graveyard. So using Trunade out the gate like that must mean that his hand is really strong, I'm assuming.
At least an Avarice, maybe.
Yeah.
To reload on this.
Oh yeah, Fishtopher is from the UK, so it definitely is super late for him as well. Oh, he does have Dandelion. That's huge.
That does a lot.
Yeah. Now the question is, his last card in hand, is it like Pot of Avarice or Salvage? Because he can kill him if he has Pot of Avarice or Salvage in his hand.
Swap back to him. Pitch the swap. Another 6, perhaps. Okay.
Yeah, the part that I'm still not seeing here is the last card in hand has to be Salvage or Pot to kill him now. Yep.
And there it is.
That's game.
We do know he runs Gores, but show me.
Oh, does Topher run Gores?
Mm,
I don't
was
remember.
it a GB mirror like a few rounds ago? I kind of lost track if he was playing Gores.
I know the GB player ran Gores earlier. I don't know if, I mean, he could, because it seems like everybody runs Gores these days, but I would guess that he doesn't. I would guess that he does not. I'm gonna be honest with you.
Mm-hmm.
Yep, here's Goyo. Then he's gonna turn this into a swap frog, and that's exactly 8,000. Yeah, him opening up straight up 6-card kill you is so wild.
It is.
Like straight
really
up,
is, though.
like my 6 cards literally end you turn 1, going second.
All right. We're pretty much at the point of no return.
Yeah, it's exactly 8,000.
Wow.
All right,
Creamed.
that was fast. that was game 1. We will not be needing time if shit goes like this.
Yep.
So his hand was Trunade, Swap Frog, Salvage, Pot, Fishborg Blaster, Dandelion. Trunade, Swap Frog, Salvage, Pot, Fishborg Blaster, Dandelion, and that killed.
Wild.
Yeah, that is crazy. Oh man. Yeah, Gore's I agree, Pro Storm. If he did drop Gore's, that would have been like crazy because he's playing literally a field spell deck. But like I've also seen everything in this format now. Like nothing surprises me anymore.
Nope.
I've seen people set 3 back row and then they drop Gore's like a turn later. And I'm like, all right, I guess. I guess that's a thing.
Yep.
No, this is a rematch. Like Stango said before we started, these two played in the winners finals already, and GK won.
Yeah, so Topher has to lose twice.
Yep.
Also, there is no time for this. No time limit.
Yes, Royal Tribute.
Take it all. Actually, we've seen this exact field. Oh my god.
That's what I'm fucking talking about. Yu-Gi-Oh, baby. Yu-Gi-Oh. You OTK me, I OTK you. You OTK me, I OTK you. Yu-Gi-Oh. What were you saying, Soul?
Oh no, I was just saying like there's no time limit, but
But we're already in game 3.
We're not worried about that. Yeah, exactly.
We're already in game 3. We're in game 3. It's been 3 minutes. It's been 3 minutes. We're in game 3.
Yeah, no, this is going very fast.
Bro, that was so good, bro. Now y'all see how I want a YCS. Now y'all see how I want a YCS. Royal Tribute.
Can I just tell you that multiple people flew hundreds of miles to Atlanta to lose exactly like that multiple times?
Stop.
To Frazier, yes. I remember reading
They
that.
flew.
Like
They flew.
remember-
They paid money. They slept somewhere they've never been before. They gave a hotel all their money.
I was a hyper competitive online player since 2007. Since Perfect Circle, I've been online playing hyper competitively. When we saw the news that Frazier won, I think it was, I forgot even the format. It was Tengu Plant and like GK came in, I think.
Yep. It was Tengu Plant, a little bit of X
You
Sabers.
took it, but- and it wasn't just you, it was like 3 other people, right?
Yes. Yeah, my local, basically.
Cooked at that top, right? We saw that and we're like, holy shit. Either we have to reconfigure everything that we're doing online, or people that play in person like actually suck ass. We never got a chance to figure it out because the format just only lasts so long.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah, literally the next event was Tier 0 6 Samurai
Exactly.
nonsense.
Yeah. Yeah. But I'm sure that you have a hard on right now.
Oh yeah.
Topher
That last
has, like,
game,
another-
that last chef's kiss to that last game. That's how you play Yu-Gi-Oh. All this dueling back and
That's
forth.
the- You realize that's the only time I've actually ever heard of you. Like, was like that Atlanta event, I guess. Like,
And when
where
I come
you
across your algorithm, right?
and like all those people, like not just you, like there was like 3 people in that same top that had the same list, right? Like you guys came into that event like and cooked.
Yeah.
Like with briefcases, just like fucking Ocean's 11 type shit. And then came out cooked.
Not Ocean's 11.
Stuff. I mean, like I wouldn't have expected that. I don't think many people expected.
No,
that.
no one did. I played against Jerry Wang, who at the time was a 3-time Shonen Jump champion.
Yeah.
And he got royal tributed for his whole hand because he was playing plants. And he called the judge on me. Not maliciously, but he was like, Judge.
He was like, how does this work?
He was like, can he play royal tribute if he doesn't have a hand? And the judge was like, yes, he can activate royal tribute if he doesn't have a hand. And then he was like, okay, my next question.
Looked this all up beforehand,
yeah, and he was like, my next question is this a real card? And the judge just like laughed at him and walked away. And he dropped his whole
so
hand.
You played against Jay Wang.
Yep.
Anyone else? I didn't know Jerry was even still playing at that point.
Yeah, I played against Andrew Fradella, who I think is also an SJC champion. Correct me if I'm wrong, Chad, but I think
Andrew Fradella is definitely has to be SJC champ. If he's not, he's definitely like multi-time topper.
Yeah, I feel like he won a YCS or SJC. Yeah, he won SJC Orlando 2005.
Well, Wang is multi-time SJC champ, but when you played him at that time, he was kind of off, you know? Like, I don't think he did anything at that point. Like, I don't know when you met him, when was that, 2012?
What are you talking about?
Like, when you played him in, like, the Atlanta or whatever.
It was 2010.
2010. Gotcha. Yeah. I think he was probably off.
I don't know what you mean by that.
I think like his prime was 2006 to like 2009.
No, he was still playing. I was around. He was playing.
That's right, Duck Murderer. That's right.
Is right.
The very first person.
Dude,
well, there will be no
how
DDVs.
is-
Actually, there could be a DDV because
This
Drakekeeper
spot-
can play DDV like really well
They
too.
have plenty of guys that go to 2K.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's.
Yo, here he
But
is with
it's
this
so
fucking dust
insane
shit again.
seeing this deck get stopped by just a spot. That
Yeah,
is
man.
kind of crazy. I
Spot
never
is
think
broken.
this deck just gets stopped by just a spot.
Don't sleep on Spy.
Every single time I play against this deck, it goes off like clean. You either need like oppression, you need a DDV, bro, something.
All right, so what's happening here?
Not-
I would say that
It's
Adam's definitely in the
Jake
driver's
said-
seat. But things can always change, you know? Things can always change.
I don't think
Yeah.
there's any way that he can dump a Fishborg and get through the spy.
Not unless you have Foolish Barrier or something. Not that I know of.
Yeah,
You have to hard draw that
Fishborg.
card.
Yeah, Fishborg is the hard draw of the deck.
But this is also game 3, so he might have sided out some of that stuff. Like, I wouldn't expect him to have all the Fishborgs and stuff in this game. Okay, Big Gale. Now that back row's a Raigeki break for sure.
You think so?
Only
It has
because
to.
he like, well, I shouldn't say for sure, but like a good chance it's a Raigeki
It
break.
should be. It should be. Yeah. Did you do it here, or you do it when he makes like Arcanite or?
That's a good
possible
question.
Black
I think that it's hard. It's hard because torrential, so that's fine.
So he answered both of us.
So here's the thing: if he used priority, I'm assuming with the Gale.
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah. Yeah. So that means Duke Frog misses timing. So that's
Gale-
that's a good. Yeah. Go ahead, Stingo.
No, I was saying that's a good trade. Like Gale's very strong into that field because there's just you have no choice but to miss your timing there because if you let it go too far, it's too much.
Yeah. I do wonder.
Possibly going to Black Rose.
Yeah, I do wonder if he could have just waited though with the torrential because like, what are you gonna do? You're gonna half and then attack over my Dupe Frog.
Don't you get the pluses from the?
If he makes
the
Arcanite,
dupes?
then I torrential there, and then
Yeah,
it's all the
fine.
same at that point.
Or even if he makes Black Rose and nukes everything, like you still get all the dupes, don't you?
Black Rose gives the dupe frogs their effects, yes. Arcanite
Yeah,
starts a
and the
chain when it's summoned, so if you torrential Arcanite, you get the same result as Gale priority.
No, I'm saying like if he doesn't torrential at all, like he just lets the level 7 go through. It's either going to be Arcanine or Black Rose, or he can't attack, so he's going to do one of the two, right?
I think
Arcanite, he pops.
Arcanite. Okay, Necro Valley's on the field. Necro Valley doesn't. I mean, it stops Avarice,
like maybe
but he already
don't
used an Avarice in the
get rid of-
salvage, so it's not like the strongest thing.
I guess my question is like, do you torrential there?
Well, he did.
Yeah, let's
Well, the
Time
better
move.
question is like,
time moves on. We Torrential's already in the grave.
Yeah. So now he's gonna probably Unifrog him.
Just a little poke. A little hokey pokey.
What's up, Vexicus? Does
No
Necro Valley do
Unicron.
anything besides hit Pot Avarice, Salvage, and Dupe Frog? It doesn't actually stop Dupe Frog. Because Dupe Frog is weird. Dupe Frog is like Red Eyes Darkness Metal Dragon. Because it can search from your deck or graveyard, it doesn't actually like target anything.
Yeah, it's like undeterminate until resolution.
Right. Like it doesn't know where you're getting the card from.
Wasn't there like a weird ruling controversy like a year ago maybe about how like Dupe Frog can change the top of your deck?
Yes.
Like after it gets like Wing Blast?
Yes, and that shit is actually one of the most obnoxious rules because I still don't know if we have like a consistent ruling on Dupe Frog effect to shuffle your deck or not. Like basically this only comes up when Ryza is involved basically, but like if I'm in a Frog mirror match and you have two Dupe Frogs and I go summon Ryza, spin one of your Dupe Frogs to the top and then attack the other Dupe Frog, you would want to shuffle your deck to get the Dupe Frog off the top of your deck. But if you don't have anything to search from your deck, then technically you shouldn't be going in your deck at all because you don't have a target in your deck. So there's like this whole debate on whether you should be able to just like look through your deck just to look through it, essentially to shuffle it and say, I'm going to look through my deck, but then I'm going to get a card from the graveyard instead. There's like a big debate on this.
Ooh. The Raigeki break to free up the Avarice.
Yeah.
This is looking pretty bad, this game.
Yeah,
Can't
no,
lie.
it's looking dark.
isn't the issue Fraser kind of just like in relation to like how it's dealt with online versus with the Konami Time Wizards?
No, this is just
Am
a
I-
debate. This is a debate online, not with Time Wizard. This is just like an Edison format debate.
I know that like format library has like a standard thing. Arbeds have like a standard thing. Most people try to go off like the standard thing that you do, to your point, like verify the deck. Like to make sure that you don't have anything in deck and then you shuffle. But to your point, like you're saying, like you don't even get to touch the deck, stays on top.
Yeah, that's what did the. Okay, this doesn't really do much. So we just.
Yeah,
do
this
it.
is a complete non-issue.
He just.
Yeah, it
he
didn't
just-
even touch anything.
Yeah. All right. Well, we're probably going to a bracket reset.
Fraser is deflated here. It's definitely going to like, oh, no, why do we do this? Yeah, we just kind of lean in here.
I mean, this game is
Do
over.
we not?
I mean, this
do
is
we not
leaning in
have
the
more,
most.
Like, do we not have like more desk frogs? Or...
You have a single. Well, now
I don't play the deck.
with
so
65.
I would think that this is just game. No,
You don't have to kill him.
I don't know
either.
how you.
You don't have to kill him.
Yeah,
You
don't
have
to, but I'd
literally
imagine-
like +6 on this guy. You don't have to actually win this turn. It's not a big deal.
No, for sure.
And he's also
Yeah,
playing
but I was
GK,
just
so he's
thinking
not top. He's
in
not top
terms-
decking anything real.
Now he has +7 on him.
For sure, for sure. But in terms of damage, like if you could, isn't it there? Like if you play the, I don't know if anyone here plays the deck, but I think like if you play the deck, I think 6,200 clear board. That might be game even through Necro Valley.
All right. That's set 1. So now set 2. This was fast. I would say this was probably under 20 minutes.
Yeah, I would say it even might be like right on the money on 15.
Yeah.
The
like
first 2
around
games
15.
were like literally less than 2 minutes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, game 2 was 1 turn. It was literally Necro Valley, set all my cards, summon my monster, activate Necro Valley, activate Road Tribute, you're dead.
I didn't even catch it.
Did we just rematch from here?
Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah.
I don't know why.
If you
Wait, no, they have
if
to run an
Fraser- if you're
RPS
the-
again?
Yeah, the rematch will do that though, right?
Yeah, it should. A
Rematch
rematch
will
should just
do
make
that.
them
Yeah,
RPS.
it'll
So
send them- yeah.
Fraser, if you don't mind, if you could just reach out to one of them, or I can do it before you.
You
could
do
just
it. This is your
message them.
tournament.
Oh, for sure. I got you.
Nope, they left.
I was.
They left.
for your-
So we're gonna go find
Yeah,
them.
No worries.
All right. I will wait until they are back up. How are you guys doing, chat? How are y'all enjoying this nice Saturday night? We got the dream team here with me, Stango, and Soul. Billy. Oh, Topher actually plays on ladder. He's got some points. He's got some points on the board.
He does have some points. All right, let's see who's going first and who wins game 1.
All right. Well, yes. All right. So Frogs won game. They won the die roll, which is huge.
No, you were right. You can complete that first sentence. Let's see what happens.
Monado Boy said he won a first Ghost Honest today. That's pretty fucking awesome. I'm pretty sure that is very expensive too, right? That has to be like, I'm just
Some
gonna
good
throw out
money.
I'm gonna throw out a number, but I'm gonna say it's at least like $500, depending on condition. Like minimum. I don't know if I'm way off, like if I'm too high or too low, but I feel like a first Ghost Honest has to be around $500. It's a cool 250, 300. Okay, so I'm a little over. Whenever I think about first edition Ghost Rare cards from like 2009, which is when Honest came out, I would assume that they're just like outrageously expensive.
Ooh, double Borg. Insulated fairly well against Crowd then.
Yeah, game 1 Crow can't stop him now.
Although you do get devastated by a soul release. That is a thing.
Yes, after you already set up your entire board and pass, you get devastated by a soul release.
Well, it's not even. Does I'm gonna show how shitty I am here. But versus Necro Valley, Fishboard versus Necro Valley, how does that work? It works because it's
This version of Necro Valley in this
working upon
format,
itself, right?
cards that move themselves are not affected by Necro Valley.
Not
Yeah.
affected. Right, gotcha. Okay.
That's the
So they don't-
simplest way to put it. Cards that move themselves are not affected.
Yep.
Totally understood. So, like, if there was a Sinister in this format, it would get itself back.
Yeah.
So,
Even in Tengu format, though, that's the case because you can use Glow Blow while Necro Valley's on the field and it still works.
right.
Yep.
Exactly. Yeah.
The Duck Murderer, you are. Alright. Turn 1 Sublock with Flip Flop Frog with Pot of Avarice to go back up to 6 cards. This is a pretty good opening again. Last time he opened up, he literally
It's disgusting.
He literally killed him on his first turn. This time he's going first, so he can't kill him on his first turn, but he basically is going to set up to kill him on his
He's gonna
first
try
turn.
to kill his opponent first turn by making him give up.
Yeah. I guess
That's-
the great equalizer here would be like DDV, right?
Yes,
If,
DDV would cook.
It may not cook that much though, because I imagine maybe we're gonna end our field like a big guy. There might be a big guy at the end of this field.
It doesn't look like that. No.
No reason to make a big
So
guy.
now DDV would actually fuck this up, right?
Well, you don't know what
Completely.
that back row is. It could be MST.
Yep.
It could be MSC, it could be RB, it could be tons of things. But we're saying like if a DDV goes off clean, like
Oh,
these
yeah.
guys.
Yep. In the very unrealistic scenario that it does. But honestly, you know, Topher, he's in a situation where he's got to believe in the unreal.
I think the thing is like I don't know how unreal it is. I don't
Oh,
think
Lightning
so.
Vortex is not good enough here, Poppy.
All
I don't
right.
think it's like super unreal. It's like he can set multiple back row unless he has RB for the one monster. He can whiff on whatever this is. If it's nothing, if that's DDV and like that's something that is triggered by DDV.
I think what really sucks is that GK, if you lose the die roll and your opponent does this, and you have Royal Tribute in your hand, you're just thinking about what could have been if you won the die roll.
Yeah, of course.
Because like there's a chance that Topher has Royal Tribute in his hand, and like he could have stopped all of this from happening if he literally just won the die roll. But you know, he lost the die roll, and that's a part of Yu-Gi-Oh. So you just
So
lose.
Frazier,
Also,
What's up?
you know how they make GK viable again in Modern? They make Royal Tribute a trap card that you can activate in your hand, and it's super searchable. So you can either pop them on your first turn, or you can set it and take all 6 of their cards.
Yep.
That's what we need.
I could actually, not even kidding, see them power creeping Royal Tribute like that too.
what do we think
Oh,
about
no.
Oh,
Wow,
there's a
that's-
storm coming. Oh,
Okay,
go.
but hold on, relax. This
Yeah,
literally
we still
doesn't
have a
do
flip-flop.
Yeah, there's a
Yeah,
flip
we
flop. This
still have a
doesn't do a
flip-flop.
single thing.
Frazier,
What's
how
up?
do we feel with this deck? Like the kind of like surfacing of like this Frog Synchro deck versus like the more Monarch and more Miracle Fusion based decks. This versus like more oppression or decks that can play oppression. How do you think that How do you think that looks? Like a deck like Black Wings or a deck like anything that can main oppression versus like frogs that get more like synchro centric versus Miracle Fusion or Monarch heavy.
What?
I was saying like I think like oppression is very well positioned against like this new crop up of frog decks that do like all the frog synchro things through Fishborg, right?
Yeah, I mean, what you're saying is obvious, right? Like, oppression is good. We already know this, though. Oppression is good against decks that special summon.
But people don't play oppression.
Do you
in
know
the
why they
meta,
don't?
That's why I was asking.
Do you know why they don't?
I do know why. Yes,
Why don't
that's
they?
why I was asking you.
Why don't they?
Because there's. This is kind of weird, dude. Like
No, I want you to
Because
answer
it's like
why.
top
Why
bullet
don't people
stuff.
play oppression right
Yeah.
now? What's happening in
Decks,
Edison
you
format
know?
that makes people not want to main deck oppression? You tell me.
Yeah, because it's very much like Miracle Frog heavy, and very much Blackwing heavy in the
Right.
mirror oppression.
And there's another
Like,
deck that you're forgetting
I'm
too.
talking from a
There's
mirror.
not just Blackwing. There's not just Miracle Frogs, as you call
and
it.
Bayou as well.
Yeah, right. There you go. There you go.
Blackwing and yeah.
Bayou, Blackwing,
do
and
you
Miracle
see how that's
Frogs,
kind
as you
of
call it.
like it's yes.
So it's not good. It's not good against Bayou, which is the most popular deck. It's not good against Blackwing, which is the other most popular deck.
Correct.
So then when you play in a tournament and you have cards in your main deck that are like kinda shit in the mirror match, if you're playing Black Wings or if you're playing Bayou and you have oppression in your main deck, then you're kind of salty when your opponent is going activate value effect and you have an oppression set. And you're staring at your set oppression when they're going activate value, summon Armwing.
So that's what I was getting at. It wasn't mostly like, you know, for me, it was more for like the people listening, right?
Yeah.
It was more just, I know where the meta is going. I wanted to gather.
Do you think we're going? So to further this discussion, do you think that we're going back to oppression? Is that what you're trying to say?
That is exactly what I'm trying to say.
Okay. Do you think oppression is better than DDV against this current meta?
Not yet. But I think eventually, yes. I think right now, DDV covers all your bases. I would still do, depending on the deck, 1-1.
Okay, that's fair.
Like if I was playing Blackwing or if I was playing Vayu, for instance, I'd probably go like a 1-1 ratio.
So the only problem with that is that you're now making oppression, which is a 1 of in your deck that you need to have turn 1, otherwise this starts happening to you.
No, that's definitely understood, but like that's not completely true because DDV also captures like half of that. There's definitely overlap between the two cards. Oppression is great to stop the Fishborg plays and to stop the initial substitute plays. DDV is good for everything that comes afterwards. So they both have like their selling points. I was asking Fraser because, you know, we have like this audience, like just to, you know, speak to the people that are listening that want to be competitive. I see the meta going to a place where these Fishborg decks are becoming more prevalent. Do we think that it warrants a discussion to go back to oppression, to go back to more DDV? Because people don't even play max out DDV that much, you know.
Well, there was a whole deck that was created that just plays like the most DDV ever.
Right. So the FL tournament, I know like there was an Edison tournament in FL. There was a guy that literally just, I don't know if he won or he got the finals with virus value, and he played maxed out viruses, everything. I think it could be a good meta call.
I think it's like it's not a circumstance where one is necessarily the right answer over the other. It just has to do with the field. If the field says that you need to play oppression, then you play oppression. If the field says you need to play DDV, you play DDV. Like it's not. There's no perfect answer because every time that you're responding to the field responds back. It's an inverse relationship.
So unless you look at unless you analyze every tournament before you go into a tournament, what do you know what the field is?
What?
Like if you're going into a tournament, right? Like
I would say that you're probably not intelligent enough to know what the field is if you're not even doing the thing to find out what the field is. You just said, how do you know what the field is without looking at results?
Analyzing like what? Without looking at the results, right? And I'm telling you that I'm looking at the results and I'm bringing up the fact that like these Fishborg decks are coming up, giving you guys examples of how these other cards could come into play. And essentially what I'm hearing is just wait until it happens.
This is what I'm talking about. You're boring the fuck out of the people in the chat.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'll stop.
Please. Yeah. It's okay. We're in grand finals. This might be the last game.
Yep.
We only got 2 more games to get through. Then we can do deck lists, and then we can be done with this. But they do not care about this oppression DDV thing that you're ranting about for the last 10 minutes. It's just killing the vibe.
It was like 2 minutes, but gotcha.
All right.
No worries.
Yeah.
So my favorite childhood food memory is
Go for it, yeah.
DDV is wrecking now. People build their decks around it. DDV sees less play. You're in a superior position deck building wise. Yeah, it's cyclical. Like I understand what Soul is saying, because basically at one point like people did play oppression because there were special summon decks in the format, and then people
Same
switched to
shit.
playing oppression, and then they started playing DDV. And Edison is in one of those states where it just keeps on going in like a circle. But like, I don't think that I don't think it's like a long discussion about it. It's like, yeah, this is just what happens. Ooh,
Oh my
Ooh.
god, what the fuck?
the
is
spice
this?
of life.
Yes, it's time to bribe the
It's not-
politicians. Take this bribe.
It's not
$50,000. Pass
bribe.
this law. Put this law.
What the fucking village? The village.
Yeah, you can't play spells. No spells.
That's right.
The village
Put
is
this law
fucking
into
insane.
Congress.
No spells.
So like we can we just eliminated the mirror force as an out. So just RB / discard traps that can get out of this.
Yeah, I mean, I don't think this is that hard to break for the frog deck now, because like you said, Regeki Break just immediately deals with this entire thing.
Also, I'm also stupid. Death Frog, I think, gets out of this.
Yeah, Dust Frog is good. I mean, it beats over Kaiku. Assuming
It's
It
a-
gets over
Punching a Death Frog in this current situation is a little tough, though, at the moment.
I mean, it's just you could literally just summon subs to a tribute, get it, but
Yeah.
I think I'll be
This
more
isn't-
concerned about those two traps because a Regeki Break by itself
are
is
you-
like a lot.
They both connected. So are you?
I think they both connected because the Kaiku didn't do anything, right? Kaiku's not banishing a Treeborn Frog; it's banishing a Dupe Frog, which you don't really care about. So like,
Oh, special.
okay,
Maybe to shut off the spellcaster village. Don't you RB if you had it?
I think as a frog player, I'm waiting to see what your end turn is going to look like. Are you going to put more back row down or what? Because I'm not threatened by 1800 from Kaiku at all. Like, I'm just telling you, it just doesn't do anything. Like, you're not banishing
But
my
I'm
Treeborns.
talking
It's
more
just
about
like whatever.
The spellcaster village being on.
But you could just Regeki Break it on your draw once you realize, like, okay, now I'm going to go off.
I want to play spells, so now it's time to do it. You don't need to
But
do it
you'd be-
preemptively.
I was saying like you could do it last turn to save yourself like the 1800.
The 1800 doesn't matter. That's what I'm trying to tell you. That's what I'm trying to get through your head, is that the 1800 does not matter.
No, understood. No.
The way this deck plays, the 1800 is... I mean, we literally had 2 games play out in 2 minutes. 1800 is not... That's some old Yu-Gi-Oh hit shit. They're not playing... They're not playing old Edison. They're playing new Edison. This is OTK or die.
Ooh, extra normal summon. Let's go.
Okay.
Cookington.
If you get slapped by Mirror Force here, that'd be fun.
Big thinkies.
'Cause you just actually just get fucked up here completely. It's this connects.
Oh, he took it. He took it.
This is game. This has to be.
Yeah, this is pretty much
Yeah,
over
he's-
now.
He still has to clear the gear thing. But I imagine he'll find an out to that eventually.
Yeah, the gear thing doesn't matter. Because you just main phase 2 set up flip-flop frog and the game's over. And that's
Yeah.
exactly where this is going.
Mhm.
It's time to start flipping and dipping. Now who's under their own secret village, huh?
Yep.
How does it work again?
You can't.
just,
He
hover
can't play
over?
spells now. The guy who controls the secret village, because he doesn't control a spellcaster, he can't activate spells.
Is that how that works?
Yeah. If only you control a spellcaster, your opponent cannot activate spells. If you control no spellcaster monsters, you cannot activate spells.
Ooh,
So
Yeah.
currently, Topher cannot activate.
it
Spells.
Actually, yeah, he's fucked.
Get in, loser. We're activating spells.
This is where he gives him a defense mode lava golem. Tribute the let's see.
Dude, how hard did that go? That's
Tribute the
action.
dupe frog, tribute the flip flop, attack over the substitute. Actually attack over the fucking defense mode. The defense mode lava golem.
All right, set. That wasn't ideal.
I could actually see this deck playing lava golem. I'm not even kidding. Now I'm looking at how it plays because you could just burst out a ancient gear. Just like
Yep, you could deal with the big lava golem, but
yeah, you just give it to him in defense mode and attack over it. It's like okay.
I think it kind of makes your deck more like combo based, probably, right? Like more than it already is.
I think it helps to at least break boards that are unbreakable because right now this is just GG.
Oh,
like,
for sure.
like
yeah. I think like
I'm
game two,
memeing
game-
obviously too because like people are not playing lava golem yet. We're not there yet.
Yeah.
oops, all out of spellcasters.
This is looking rough for Topher.
Yeah, it looks like 2-0 in a handshake.
Yep.
Is this guy he made it all the way to the...
Well, look at this though. At the very least, I've never seen a grand finals with Secret Village of the Spellcaster, Ancient Gear, Gajillatron Dragon, Royal Tribute.
Yeah.
Like this is
You could take the silver lining for sure.
yeah. Silver
It
lining.
possibly could be a teach me how to cook angle.
Right. I did do I did play the GK deck a couple times on Master and Disaster, and it was good. We won every set.
We will have to look at like Topher's bracket. I will say there was a lot of technical difficulties early on.
Oh my god.
People got a lot of wins and stuff.
Oh,
like that.
another spell.
I don't know how easy it was for Topher to get here, but definitely impressive to get this far.
Yeah. I mean, at the very least, you know that he beat Adam to get here. Like, so he beat the deck that's winning the tournament.
Beat who?
Fish
Oh, he
to
beat
first.
this guy.
Yeah. He had
Beat
to.
him already?
Yeah, he had to.
Oh, okay.
Like, if you think about
Oh, I
how,
wasn't aware.
Yeah.
I've just been like minning it, so I wasn't like paying attention.
yeah, he beat him to get to grand finals winner side. So this is a rematch, but he lost the rematch.
All right, well, we're gonna
I mean, he still hasn't lost yet.
Okay.
we're gonna say it's over.
I don't know. We have,
Billy said GK don't teach me how I was cooked.
That's good.
I already said that
Yo,
I want
Billy-
to start to do the other series like teach me how to get cooked. And the
Yeah.
first episode already premiered, which was the fish one.
Yeah, I mean,
this
Billy's been killing me in the chat. He's been hitting some fire one-liners in the chat.
Billy's my boy, even though we can't pronounce his last name. But Billy's
Yeah, no, I'm gonna call him N Jorge. And
No.
Jorge, that's my guy.
there we go, Adam. All right, Adam. I want my fucking bread when you come to Orlando.
Wow.
I want my bread.
Wow.
I want my fucking bread, Adam. I want my bread. So if people don't know, Adam makes frog bread, and it looks amazing. I'm actually going to try to find it one more time. I had it up a couple days ago on the stream, but hold on, let me see. From Adam. Oh, Adam. There we go. Adam Sheck, which he changed his name to Fish Defer today. And then has image. Okay, here we go. From Adam has image. Ah, found it. Here is Adam's frog bread.
Oh, there's actual like frog bread.
Yes, like he actually baked frog bread, and he just won a tournament. So your winner, the winner of the first inaugural retro games, he's a baker.
About it.
Yeah,
He's about it. Yeah.
So,
No.
Sol, do you
I
want to
love
go over
that.
the top 8 deck list now?
For sure.
Alright.
Let me shoot
Top
that
eight.
over to you. Can you just send me your Gmail real quick, and I can share you the top 8 list?
Yep. Give me one sec. All right, guys, hold on, because we will be doing.
Funny. It's kind of in order already, so. I
Okay.
have it ready for you.
There
So
is-
ProStorm, to answer your question, I don't know if like a big Edison online tournament someone has won it from losers, but I do know that Dank Arm Dragon absolutely annihilated an I Am Nerd local from losers. It was a 6-0 expeditiously.
I feel like someone has won an RBET from losers, right? There's no way. There's no way with all the RBETs that have been double elimination that someone has not backdoor 2-0'd in the finals.
Oh no, Hydro, I'm not chilling. That was you. You got creamed.
Yeah, so this is Adam's Frog Bread. In case y'all haven't seen it, the winner of the tournament also bakes, and he's bringing me this in Orlando, he told me. He said he's going to use his $200 to get me this, to make this for me. So I told him I'd be happy to receive it. Hold on. I see that you sent me the deck list. Let me just pull this up. Yep. Okay. Google Drive. You know how I feel. Is this? I need to be. What the hell? Ah, here we go. Share it with me. Here we go. I see it. I see it. All right. So here we go. We got the top 8 deck list. I'm going to start from the bottom. Start from the bottom, right? Start from 8th. We got this one. So
Snorlax.
all right, so this is X-Sabers, got top 8. The player name is Snorlax93. So congrats to him on getting top 8. But this is like the 3rd top almost in a row for X-Sabers. X-Sabers has really been topping a lot lately. I don't know if you noticed that, Soul, but it's been a thing. Oh, he's muted. He muted himself, by the way. I did not do it. But yeah, X-Sabers.
I just wanted to say, just so we have context, like
Yep.
the top 8 definitely is not ranked. It was kind of just double elimination, so no one competed for any of those rankings beneath like first and second place.
Right. That's what you're saying. But yeah, this is X-Sabers. I don't know, because I have not memorized the bills that have topped. There's one that topped YCS France, there's one that topped Anaheim, and then there's this one. And there's also the one that won the Chicago Monthly as well. So that's 4 X-Saber decks actually in the last like 3 months that have done really well at tournaments that are pretty sizable. And this was a 100-person tournament. So yeah, X-Saber's just consistently doing well all of a sudden. I just don't know what to think about that.
I'm always just trying to identify like what is the thing in the climate that's changed where X-Sabers can be successful currently, because like I can't think of any particular deck or things that aren't being played that's just like saying like, yeah, X-Sabers now can like leverage the fact that these things are happening.
Yeah. So I think you kind of just take them on a tournament level basis. I would say that Sabers in the meta are positioned well against things like Frog, for instance, things that keep a lot of things in hand, waiting to essentially like capitalize off of what your opponent does. It affords you a lot of time as a Saber player to build up your hand and to essentially go into like your loop and essentially nullify anything that they would have in hand, econs, soul exchanges, all the monarchs, you name it, that'll all be in hand. You
I'll say
capture
this.
all that.
When I play against X-Sabers with Frogs, I feel like it is the freest match I have ever had in the entire format.
Do you?
Yeah, it is. It is
That's
one of
interesting.
it is a match that I would take if I had to play a 9-round tournament. And you said what deck do I want to play against 9 rounds? I would say I want to play against X-Sabers all 9 rounds. Like I've never felt, unless they specifically open Cat double Faltral, I have never even come close to losing to this deck. Like I have always just absolutely destroyed it. But I know that
They can also just set into that, you know,
and they get
like they don't
monarched.
need to open that, you know.
Like I think if we're talking
But that's
about if we're talking about who has more inevitability, I believe that Frogs have inevitability over X-Sabers because Monarch spam and Catastor is really good against this deck. Like just bounce, like
Mhm.
Swap Frog just bouncing back Caius is like, dear God, what am I going to do next turn? But I do think that there's some merit to this deck because hand ripping is strong. I do not deny that. And every time they get to do that play where they just like summon Gotems and start taking your cards away, it's GG. This guy does not play Saberhole. I'm just realizing now the one that topped Anaheim played 3 copies of Saberhole.
Yeah, I saw that one. Yep.
Yeah. So that's like one
That was
thing.
crazy to me, actually.
Yeah.
The Saberhole deck. That was crazy to me because I was thinking to myself, like, how is Saberhole positioned for this meta? Kind of crazy. But
All
I
right.
did see it. Yeah.
Next, Decorino.
All right. Wait, what?
Another.
Oh, that's the same
did you-
link. Hold on.
no.
I don't know if I.
Oh no, it isn't. Look
No,
at the numbers.
Yeah,
They're
yeah,
different.
yeah.
right?
This should pull up a different
And
deck.
I think you just clicked this.
Yeah, somehow I
wrong
clicked on the wrong one. That's my bad, y'all.
There
Okay,
we are.
here we go. This is by Alessandro. Alessandro played Machina Control, another strong deck. Damn, was the top 8 all different decks? Like, actually?
Good question.
I feel like,
Don't
I'm in a while.
know.
because we know top 4. Top 4 is GB, it's X-Saber, it's Frog,
Gravekeepers.
OTK1, and Gravekeepers, right? So those are 4 different decks. And now we just saw that there was a Machina Control deck, so that's 5 different decks. So there's only 3 other decks that we haven't like necessarily seen. 3 Needle Ceilings in the side deck. Really good call. He hates the dupe block. He actually hates frogs. Like, actually, if you look at his entire side deck here, double Dyna, triple Needle Ceiling, double Pulling the Rug, double Crow, Kaiku, main deck Karma Cut. He said,
10
I hate frogs.
10 side deck cards for frogs.
Yes. Yep. The only thing he probably doesn't sign in is double Cyber, double Dust, and Starlight Road. But the other 10 cards are coming in. So he hates losing to frogs. This guy hates frogs, Alessandro. I don't blame him. I think this deck list is solid, though. I don't really have any like complaints or anything.
Yeah, the main deck's kind of standard to most Machina Control.
Yeah. Looks like a Machina Control deck.
Nothing too crazy. To my knowledge of how these matchups work, has a pretty solid Blackwing matchup. Can it compete against frogs, but it has a tough time getting Monarched and everything like that.
Yeah.
But it can definitely do some beatdown with fortress damage.
I think
but
with this side deck, he definitely does have a much better frog matchup than most,
Yeah.
because he converts his deck into like a very hateful anti-frog deck. So
Yeah, the needle.
yeah,
That's
Needle Ceiling
fine.
is great. It deals with the dupe block. Like you said earlier, Soul, when the guy flipped flip-flop frog, we were talking about Torrential at the time, but like Needle Ceiling would do the exact same thing.
Yeah, I know. Does the exact same thing, exactly.
Yeah.
My only thing about this deck list that I think is unique is like the Cyber Valley aspect.
Yep. Yeah. I like the Cyber Valley mind control
I've never
thing.
really.
Oh, you're like cutting out now.
Yeah, I've never seen like Cyber Valley. Am I cutting out? I'm sorry.
Yeah. You definitely like switched your microphone or something, it sounds like.
Yeah, sorry. Give me 1 second.
yeah, Cyber Valley Mind Control.
It reminds me of
Always been
fairies. Like Pro Stone
Yeah.
fairies back in the day.
Yeah, always been a pretty solid combo. It's 2-card removal
I don't know.
for anything,
I don't
kind
know
of,
if
except
that's-
Fault Ruler.
I can hear you. Can you can hear us, right, Soul?
Yep.
Okay.
So yeah, that was my only caveat about this deck list when I saw it, was that like Cyber Valley was pretty unique to me. I don't know if it like kind of adds anything to
It
the
does
deck.
kind of, because you can discard it at worst for Fortress to summon it. Like you could discard Fortress and Cyber Valley to just burst out a Fortress if you need to do like extra damage or get some field presence. And then if you draw it with Mind Control or Brain Control, you go +1. So for people who don't know, this interaction is a +1. When you summon Valley and take their monster and draw 2, like you just go literally +1. It's and Edison +1s are very powerful because this format is like very. It's hard to say this now after what we just saw, but this format is very fair, so a +1 goes a long way.
Right.
But I say
So
that
I
after
guess
we just watched a
my-
guy kill somebody turn 1 on his first turn. It's like, yeah.
I think it's unique for me because you have, if you look at the deck list, you have 3 Gear Frame, 3 Raikou, 2 Hamster, 2 Caius, 2 Lila. You're adding 2 more normal summons into the for away, just for the kind of the added benefit of powering with those those 2 power cards that you just mentioned,
Yeah.
that I think ideally you don't want to pair with those. Um, I would say it's kind of weird to play those cards only because you play so many normal summons. It's not something that you would regularly see, and something that I probably would not advise.
Hmm. How many cards get hit by DDV? Duck Murder says it's only 9. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yeah, 9 is not. I mean, 9 cards getting hit by deck Devi is not the worst in your entire deck. A 9 out of 40 is like, I think, a pretty good amount.
The I think the thing that I've always seen about Deck Devi is that Deck Devi can be good at landing specifically to get rid of the Raikos, because the Raikos are a really important part of this engine, because Raiko clears the D prisons and the bottomlesses for Fortress to land. Deck Devi can be kind of scary for like just kind of willy-nilly activating against this deck, because like Fortress can just gobsmack you real quick.
six
Left up.
different decks
Yeah.
now. So now we have
Not
a,
even like
uh,
deck Devi hits, but just like pure normal summons. Like I
Right.
think it's just a lot of normal summons to play.
now
That's
we
all.
have
Alright.
a Hero Beat
Hero Beat.
deck. So that's the 6 different decks in top 8, which is actually interesting. So this top 8 is very diverse. This is so funny because, you know, very recently people were complaining that, oh my god, it's all birds, it's all
Black Bayou
frogs, and just like, bro, it's literally so many different decks still topping events. And like,
yeah.
okay, so
Is that Gemini Lancer?
It
I didn't
is.
look at these deck lists. Wow,
Yeah, it
that's
is.
insane.
So
That's cool.
we've actually seen this type of deck before. I forget the guy's name, Sippy. I think his name was Sippy. He topped an RBET. He lost like round 1 in RBET in a double elimination tournament, and he won 12 straight and top 8 it. And he's playing this type of
Wait, like 12-0.
yeah, he had to go 12-0 after losing round, because if you lose in double elimination round 1, your bracket is just
Yeah,
crazy.
yeah. So he went 12-0 in a DE.
It might have been
with this
13-0.
type of deck?
Yeah, I think it was 13-0 actually. But
That's
he won at least 12 straight matches. It might have been 13. And he played this card in his
Either
deck.
or is insane.
It doesn't. Yeah, 12
like
and 13, it doesn't matter that much. But yeah, this deck is, I mean, it's a Hero Beat deck. I don't have a high opinion on Hero Beat anymore, just because of the format has gotten so much more broken. And I think that the Emeraldist deck being in the format, I don't know, like that deck getting added to the format made this deck way worse, because this deck cannot beat Emeraldist. It just has such a fucking horrible matchup against Emeraldist.
Hero Beat used to be a pretty lady. She's lost the color in her hair. You know, she's got a bit more saggy skin on her face. You know, she's not the girl she used to be.
No.
The side deck, pretty frog centric.
Isn't every side deck frog centric?
Yeah, that's kind of what it is, really. You got 2 Dyna, Banisher, Skill Drain, Rug. You can even do Transmigration. I know a lot of people have that focused on value, but Transmigration's not unplayable against frogs, especially against hero frogs, just because you can hit like their only hero target or something, or just
Yeah.
put away their Treeborn to be annoying, but you know.
Uh-oh. Not the robot.
Doo, 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 doo.
So if you are trying to speak, you are a robot right now. You're in your basement or in
I
the
think
bathroom.
he went onto his phone or something. That's what he sounds
he
like.
definitely changed whatever he was on Discord on. He sounds like he's in the bathroom now. I don't know. All right, we're just gonna continue. We're just gonna continue. All right. So next we have Bonds, or Bonds rather. Zombies. So I think every deck is different. I think every deck is actually just a different deck.
I think the only repeat we saw was X Sabers, right? Because you said there was one in top 4, and we saw one that got 8th.
Yeah. Well, I don't know if he put that at the bottom though. I think he put that one that there is one in top 4. Maybe this Black Sanji is it?
Yeah.
But we have the zombie deck. This is the zombie hero deck, Diva Hero Zombie. There's a card missing from the side deck. I don't know what's going on. Yeah, I don't know if this guy accidentally like submitted a deck list that didn't have 15 cards or what. But here's his list. I'm just gonna move on from that. Don't need that type of negativity in my life. All right, GBs, 43 cards. We saw this deck did actually get like 3rd, because I think they lost in losers finals.
Yes.
I mean, it's a GB deck. They like GBs is not solved. It's one of those decks that every time you see a list, people do different shit. They play different spells and traps. This guy's opting for a Prisma build. We've seen the triple Iados build. We've seen Macrocosmos and D Fisher. We've seen no test Tiger builds. We've seen Respite builds or Respite builds. I've seen people who main deck Ancient Forest. Like literally, GB is probably the most unsolved deck in the entire format. People can't decide on like what is the best variant to play, and that could be because the best variant for GBs changes from tournament to tournament, which is totally fine. But yeah, I do think that GBs is, I mean, it's solid. It has a good matchup against like a lot of frog decks and stuff, but you're also so fragile, and I personally don't have the blood pressure to play this deck in the tournament because I feel like I'll be frantic the entire time. But all right, let's move on to Special Summon. So Special Summon was playing Hero Frogs, and we did get to see a lot of his duels today. He's playing Double Ocean. I still don't know why, but yes, he's playing Double Ocean and Double E-Call.
No edge.
No Edge, no Infernal Prodigy, no Malicious, but Double Ocean. Okay. Yeah, main deck Vortex is very interesting as well because you play this card and these guys, so like you usually don't have a problem with monsters, but side deck is double Soul Release. Double Breaker, Dark Dust. I mean, the rest of the side deck is fine. Like the side deck is fine. I hate this card. I'm not sure. Like siding 2 of this card is crazy to me. But
What are the synchros? What are anything interesting here? Just looks normal.
This looks pretty standard. The only thing I'll say is that he's playing this card and like he doesn't have a way to make it.
Yeah, it would have to be Cataster into a Cyber Dragon on the other side of the field.
Yeah, which is
or like a brain controlled Cyber Dragon.
Yeah, and I'm gonna be honest with you, I'm not doing that. But anyway, all right. Let's go to second place here, which is Topher. So here is the GK deck that got second, and it was actually undefeated until the finals, where he had to lose 2 sets to Frog OTK. And yeah, this looks pretty solid. I mean, we played this deck on Master and Disaster. I would love to do a Teach Me How to Cook with this deck. If the person who played this wants to come on the channel, I'd be down. I know the other person who topped with this, his name was like Dino Brano or Dino Bano or something like that. But it looks like it's that list. It looks like it's the same list that topped the other like Pika de Beak or whatever a couple months ago. He drew this death shoot like it was his day job. Honestly, side deck is pretty cute. Got the 1 Secret Village of the Spellcasters. You have 3 terraforming, so you can technically search it. If you play against any deck that's like Dragon Turbo, this card just ruins Dragon Turbo for you for free. Anti-frog cards, even though this is kind of like, I don't know, it's weird. You can't tribute summon anything that's not a zombie, but you can still use Substitute to get Unifrog and stuff like that, which is like, Swallow Flip.
Swallowed up.
Yes. Swallow Flip is only for GBs, unless I'm missing something. If I'm missing something, y'all gotta let me know. But I don't think this does anything unless you're playing against GBs. So maybe he had a really bad GB experience, and he said, I'm going to play Swallow Flip. But yeah, other than that, what the hell is this?
Light End Dragon.
But like, why? How can you make this?
You have to brain control a light monster with Gale.
One tuner, one or more non-tuner lights. So what do you take to make this? Celestia?
Is it a level 8 or 7?
It's
or
8. It's 8.
It's 8? Yeah, I guess you have to take
Cyber Dragon plus Gale. Okay, Cyber Dragon plus Gale, they're saying in the chat. So, add attack declaration. If this card battles another monster, you can have this card lose 500 attack, and the monster this card is battling loses 1500. I mean, I guess this is for like random game shots. Like you can go Cyber Dragon, half a guy, and then synchro for this thing, and then attack, and then make them lose even more attack. And it could be a game shot. So I'm not mad at it. I've never seen this card played before, so I'm not mad at that. Like, this is actually pretty cool. Now that you guys pointed out that you can make it with Cyber Dragon, and you can also make it with, like, if you stole their Celestia somehow, even though he doesn't play brain control. Okay. And then on to first place. Now, I'm going to be honest. This first place deck has been seen multiple times now because this is the exact same list that they used when Alistair got top 8 at Worlds, at Format Libraries Worlds. And I don't think the list has changed. I think this is the exact same list they've been playing. So this list has been on the channel like 4 times now, honestly. But this is the list that won. So, yep. This is what won. Forgs, as they call it. UK Frog, some people call it. Frog OTK. There's a couple builds of this now too. Some people play Beals, as we saw in Italy. They were playing Beals, they were playing like Future Fusion and Ocean. So even this deck is not necessarily like solved. There's still other builds that also have success. But yeah, this is the deck that won the tournament. And his only loss was to GK. So just putting it out there. Gravekeepers is the only deck that beat this deck today.
Don't worry, Adam. We already showed your bread.
Now Adam saying show bread is hilarious. So this is the winner's bread. Okay? This is the winner's bread. And if you're wondering why I turned the music off, it's because this is going to be a separate video. And I'm probably just going to add music to the background of the video. So there you go. But yeah, here are your top 8 deck lists. So yeah, that's everything. Okay, let me do this real quick. So what do we have? Topher is playing GK. Frog OTK. Special Summon is playing, it was Hero Frogs, right?
Yep, Hero Frogs. This is GBs.
GBs. Bonds.
This is Zombies.
Zombies, yep. His name is Bonds.
Diva Hero Zombie. Yeah.
Yeah, okay, hold on. Diva Hero Zombie. Okay. This was X-Saber, I believe, at the bottom.
Yep, X-Saber.
Alessandro's playing, was it Machina Control?
Machina?
Was it Machina Control? Okay, this is the same. Let me close one of these. Hold on. Yeah, it was Machina Control, I think.
And then 6 was...
Oh, Hero Beat.
Yep.
Like the, not Diva Hero Beat, but just like Hero Beat.
Yep.
So that is literally 8 different decks in top 8. And that's Edison format for you.
Yeah, I don't think this has happened in a long while, but this definitely goes to show all the doubters saying that it's an only 3-deck format. You had over 100 people play, and literally every single deck in the top 8 is a different deck.
I think Anaheim was similar because the top 4 of Anaheim was Blackwing got first, Zombies got second, Cairo got third with Value, 4th was X-Sabers. I know that Cairo played Lightsworn in top 8. Fish got top 8 as well because he went almost undefeated in Swiss, right? So we know the Fish guy. So that's 6 different decks. And I don't remember the other 2 decks in top 8 of Anaheim, but if somebody in the chat remembers the other 2 decks in the top 8 of Anaheim that I missed, it might also have been a diverse top 8 for that tournament as well. Yeah.
I don't know if it still sounds like shit.
Nope,
or
you're
anything.
back.
Oh yeah, we can hear you. You sound normal. Yeah, no birds in top 8.
Better.
Yeah, you sound fine. You sound like the
I
old
just
me.
wanted to thank everyone for, tuning in. Also, everyone for playing. This isn't going to be the first or last iteration of what we're doing here. We're going to put out polls to see like what people want to play. We're going to try to keep it free for the time being. For like the foreseeable future for certain. So we look forward to having everyone in the server again. I think Frazier has put it out there already in the description. Retro Games. All we want to do is kind of host tournaments for people to kind of, get in touch with past formats that they used to play, and that's all. Thank you guys so much. Sorry if I was boring or anything.
Yeah, you bored the
Thank you
shit
guys.
out of them. No, I'm kidding. But yeah, thank you for stopping by and hosting this tournament. Congrats to the winner, Adam. Congrats to all the top 8. And yeah, congrats on starting your Discord server. I hope you have a lot of success with running these tournaments. If you guys want to join these tournaments, if you want to play in them, you have to join his Discord server, which is in the description. As he said, this will not be the last one. You said you plan on doing like Tengu and Hat and Goats and stuff like that. So this could be like a little hub where people play for cash prizes or whatnot. But yeah, that's pretty much everything. We went over the top 8 deck list. The top 8 deck list will also be a video that you guys will be able to view. So be on the lookout for that. Yeah, Stango just put the link to the Discord in the chat. So thank you, Stango, for doing that. And also thank you to Leonardo Clemmy for subscribing. All right, I'm going to end the stream here, guys. I think that's everything. Soul, if you want to say anything else, parting words, anything like last thing you want to say?
I think he's gone.
Oh, okay. All right. Well, guys, that's a stream.
It's been an interesting day, y'all.
Yes.
It's time for us to go. The maestro and his assistants are out of here.
Yep.
Cue the outro. Production, cue it.
All right.
Cue it out.